It's not a World Series. You don't have to
Maybe
maybe
there's some history he's got to read or something like I don't know, but I personally would have called there. But it's easy for me to say that I know what the cards are. So
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because the
Both
5-bet
steps is
shove
right.
should be kings or aces.
Edgar never
Should
fold.
be.
Never fold.
Not always.
But you know, my philosophy is that
Money was in before
I've got
mine.
two of those blockers in my hand.
Yep.
That's kind of where I'm coming from.
And yet how often do we run ace-king into aces?
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
Or
to
kings.
recover.
It has been known. You know, Rajiv knows his
You know
game,
what,
and
I make a mistake then
caution
the same thing.
was his route that time.
Holding the ace king.
Yeah, no.
Miss. And you got a queen, same. You flop
Only
the
ace
queen.
king.
You know, the debate will
Only
continue.
ace king.
So Nick to call here. 8-4 is not going to do it for him.
No.
Round to our good friend Baran Spies.
Raise 5,000.
Action with Edgar and Tanzana. And Warwick waits up with a semi-premium here, so we might see our first little bit of action from Warwick.
Raise 17,000.
Yeah. It's a big
Russell, big card dead, nothing for him there.
Ready to rebuy.
Clydeson with King 5 will probably give up his big blinds, yep. So round to Edgar. Thank you.
Ace king. Who will flat fold?
Edgar through,
You have
and
to.
he'll pick up the blinds and antes.
Lightson?
What do you
Put the ball
reckon?
in there.
Russell's hat, PNG. It's got to be Papua New Guinea, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I've worked in Port Moresby for a
So
while.
early pulls them in.
At the Interoil refinery there.
Okay.
I think I told you the story. They used to rob the bus almost every week. So they used to take all our money and stuff and all the rest of it, and then let us go home. So they welded this big box in the back of the bus. There was a lock at one end, and the key was held at both ends, so you didn't have a key on
I
the
don't want to
bus.
see a flop.
So they robbed us and then stole the bus. True story. Left us on the side of the road.
So they could have their time to break into the
Yeah,
box.
so they stole the bus.
Oh, goodness.
Suffice to say, I never took my wallet, just my ID card and a couple of dollars for food. You know, so. That was a great trip. We used to run in and out of Darwin in
Queens.
Australia,
Have
which
to.
was always
Man,
good.
we believe it, no, but anyway, we'll watch.
So round to Warwick. Edgar's folded already. Ace-7. Under the gun +3. And Warwick had also chipped up nicely on the outer table.
5,500.
Yeah, so I think it's Papua New Guinea. I
This
must
fold,
ask him,
fold.
see if we got some more stories.
It's got
Comes,
some
comes.
other interesting logos there that go with your theory.
I vaguely remember them, so I think it's
No.
Papua New Guinea. Clydeson falls. Nick Zackham will like this. Suited ace, that's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
32,000.
No surprise Nick comes out betting the suited ace.
Yeah, he does 3-bets it.
Warwick with the ace-7. I think Warwick can get away from this. I'm sure he'll get away from it.
He's just taking time here. Run down that clock and make you think I'm folding a big hand. Don't keep doing this to me.
Alexei. Nikos Alexandrou from Gibro. That's how they say Cyprus in Greek, by the way. And Russell gets out of the way also.
Nice 3-bet by Nick there.
It's boring, I know, but I was
Much
posted in
better
Cyprus
welcome
for
to
a
the
while.
table.
Well, it was
No,
the
no,
other-
it's
in
interesting.
Episcopi Garrison.
It's interesting to hear how the
In the south.
pronunciation
Much better
is.
welcome to the
Yeah,
table.
so we
than-
were
previous
posted in
one.
Cyprus, and that was our UN tour. So, as you'll know, the island is split in two. The Turks have got the north, and the Greeks have got the south. And that claim will go on for time immemorial, I'm sure. But yeah, so we used to do the patrols and control the what's his name under the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, as you would know it, or United Nations. And yeah, good posting. been back there twice since for holidays. It's a beautiful island.
And like you say, one of the few nations still divided.
Indeed, and the Kyrenia coast in the north, if you watch the Triton series, you'll know that they've got some of the most fabulous casino hotels there. And certainly a stop on the Triton tour.
7 down.
Raise 7,000.
Rajiv with the ace-king again, unsuited this time.
Under the gun, he's got to come out firing here. Shows a lot of strength.
Call. Call.
Alexi likes to see flops.
Yeah, I think he's got the flop lighters. Oh, here we go. The suited ones from Clyden. Clyden's going to re-raise here with these suited ace-king.
Yeah, there's no way he's flat calling there on the button.
No, we're not having a flat call there. He's got the 2 blinds to his left.
Glasses go down. He's trademark.
26,000 in. I think a blue chip are going here.
Here it is.
Raise 25,000.
So Borin looks down 10-3. No way, Jose. Rajiv Punov is already folded an ace-king to a 3-bet. It's probably not going to get through this time.
No.
So, yeah, so he picks up his calling chips. Alexi says, I'm live, 7-5.
Comes along.
Does that bring Russell along?
Yeah, it does.
Oh my word, 4 ways to the flop. You what the bet in? There's a couple of diamonds at a 5 or a 7.
Give you
Just get
It
to
would be
5.
typical, wouldn't it?
5.
It would be the weakest hand pre-flop because the others have all got one another's cards.
Yeah.
So it's a high likelihood that he can flop the best of it. Oh no, the king comes.
Okay, so this will just be a waste of 3 minutes of our lives and we'll move on.
Check.
And Rajiv checking with the idea to check raise.
Alexi and Russell not getting any ideas. I'm pretty sure Clayton is going to stick some chips in the middle here. He's going to protect his hand. Not that there's much to protect on the flop, of course.
He has backdoor clubs as well.
105 in the middle. What do you reckon? 60, 70?
105.
45.
He's going to go less.
He's small balling it.
He
Maybe
does.
looking for a cooler, maybe even.
He generally does that on the flop,
Call.
and then he'll amp it up on the turn depending on what the turn card is.
Yeah, these two guys need to get out of here now.
Yeah, the 5-7, there's nothing there.
And Russell's got a 2 and a 2 only.
Yeah,
Very
it's been-
optimistic to stay in.
It's been bet and called. If you don't believe the pre-flop aggressor, you've got to believe the caller.
Yeah. So this is a rainbow flop.
And what it?
So runner
Change
clubs
business.
only. Club on the turn and we'll have a little bit of excitement. Failing that, we'll just
I don't really have, like, I'm going to have, like...
see who can outbet who.
Thanks.
No, but I like...
I think
like
the dealer's
small
just
chips
doing the
on
math
my
on the
picture.
chips. We'll see a flop now or a turn card.
Chippy Miacha.
Okay,
Okay, so we're going to chop this now.
it's a split
Chip
pot,
City.
provided no one gets bet off of it. And look at this, Rajiv comes out firing on the turn.
5.
Now he's ripping a hand like King Queen. King Queen set to 8s.
Well, he's asking Clyden the question, which is the important thing. You know? He could repop this, you know?
Call
Just
is
flat.
made.
So pretty much a brick. Check, check maybe.
Check by Rajiv now.
Well, he looks at his chips. Maybe he's going to put a few more in the middle. If he gives him King Queen, then he's got to buy the pot.
But is
Yeah.
300? Yeah, sorry guys, there's 325 in the pot and Clayton only has 95.5 behind.
Is that what it is? Well, money goes in then, doesn't it?
It should.
The baby's in.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I was looking
Keep on
for.
baby.
It was the stack to pot ratio there.
Oh, pretty minuscule, yeah. Easy call. It's 95 to win 421, and you've got top pair, brother.
With an ace kicker.
Yeah. I don't think there's much to think about here, Rajiv. MS Stoney would have stuck this through the slips and be down for 4 runs already. Maybe even cover drive over the top, another 6.
Burns a time bank.
There's no way he can fold you.
I wouldn't think so, guys.
Rajiv only got 120.
He doesn't like it.
My word.
Goodness gracious me.
Same card of
You had ace king? Oh, none. Don't the way you bet it. Sorry.
Okay, just picking my chair off the floor. Getting back on my chair.
I thought you had a king queen.
I was very surprised there. See the Ahmed's back in again.
Yeah.
What did he show?
Making that table even tougher.
Same man.
Yeah, that's a bit of a crazy table there.
That's a hectic
queens or
table.
aces.
that
Nicky
goes.
Boyd's going to annoy everybody.
I think
Steve Courtney is probably sitting there thinking, what did I do to deserve this? Ahmed's sitting there in the middle of, next to Gareth Khalil. And Imran Bojani, of course, Nicky Sisu. Harold's unmistakable, and of course the Googleator.
and I think Abdul was balanced to the other table that was
Go
open.
all in it.
The Googleator and team were celebrating into the wee small hours, I
I'm
understand.
pretty sure they were.
I didn't bet on the river.
Anyway, back to the action. Mr. Antezana,
Still a little shocked at that fold with the size of the pot and what needed to be called.
he had 123 left.
Oh, yeah, nice.
He had to put in 95 to win 470 something.
Queens or aces.
I don't know, maybe he had a read, I don't know. I'll ask him later. Maybe he's on his
Ace,
second bullet, he's
star.
hutful. I don't know.
Yo.
Easy when we're sat here, buddy.
It is a lot easier,
Easy. Piece of cake when you're
Granted.
sat here.
but I think just the amount in the pot and the size.
I would have suggested that that was the right direction, for sure. So what have we got here? Raised to 6,000 by Alexi. Under the gun +2, so kind of mid-position on this table. Clayton with the suited one-gappers.
Comes along.
That brings Nick along with his suited Queen 8.
And Rajiv comes with.
What has Rajiv got?
I was thinking to push first.
Jack
According
eight.
to the river. Huh?
So 3 of the 8s
Yeah,
are out
almost,
there.
yeah,
A couple
not
of
called.
queens.
Two kings 6, 2 clubs.
Check.
Alexi with the only club. And we'd have to be runner. I think the stream should be almost up and running by now.
It's quite possible.
Nine. 9,000.
There you go. As if by magic.
Yeah, 14 minutes ago. So running up nicely. So Nick using position here. It was checked to him. So he bets. Nick's good at spotting spots like this where just now we only 3-bet to the ace-8 from the big blind, saying, well, nobody re-raised, so they all weak, I can squeeze. And now everybody's checked to me.
Only when the cards aren't in the gut cards you could see. Other than that, you can't see.
Clayton giving him a bit of stick.
I was about to ask you what is there. No, I can see the king do it, but sometimes nothing. I took a still there.
You think they'd have put them all the same way up, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
With my OCD, I'd have been out there making sure they're all
make
the
sure
same.
all lined up beautifully.
Yeah, indeed. VPIP, Lawrence Beast in the Maniac division. In fact, the Maniac division starts from Edgar and upwards.
Yeah,
There's only Warwick who's got any sense.
Bet you don't win.
Just kidding, folks. We always say 23 to 25% is kind of the average. Anybody above that is VPIPing above their weight.
They are rather active.
Raise.
Yeah, but it's
Raise.
been an active table. I mean, there's not been a lot of sort of, you know, stumbling around. Warwick with sevens again here. Let's see if the seven's always coming. He's just,
I think he has raised it.
I think he's raised. I don't know.
5,000.
Oh, that was a call.
Yeah, raise call 5,000.
So it was raised by Warwick, called by Alexia.
Flat called ace king.
Mark the Matter with the jack 4 out of the way.
Call.
So we're around to Zakum. Pictures are catching up. Pocket twos. Borrow likes to see his flops with his 9-10 out of the dealer button in position. And the blinds are Rajiv with,
Pocket fives has come along.
put it in, brother. Just calls. Edgar's kind of obliged here, isn't he?
It kind of is. He says, how do I fold? Makes the call.
Good luck.
More conviction,
1,
Nick.
2, 3.
Nicky says good luck.
Six-handed to the flop.
Okay, so we have Jack and a Queen and a 3 rainbow.
Check.
So up and down for Barent. Gut shot for Alexi. Top pair for Edgar. Nothing for the
Check.
fives. Nothing for the sevens. Twos also have nothing. So the 3 pocket pairs have blanked.
12,000.
And Alexi bets his gut shot and 2 overs.
So interestingly, that Nick's in the Lebanon there, and Alexi's in Cyprus, and the other one can see others across the mid. You can actually see the Lebanon from Cyprus.
And Nick folds top pair.
Fold.
No, he folds twos. The queen 9 is with Edgar, sorry. Barent comes along with his up and down. Oh, he's
5,000.
repopped it, eh? It's raised to 45, guess.
We need to win the bet and give an impression that he has a
So Barron's up and down, obviously, I'm sure you just pointed out.
Edgar with top pair, yeah. But the weak kicker gets out the way. The sevens get out the way. So now, Alexi with his gut shot and 2 overs. Does he get sticky? He does.
Maybe you read your pocket. Did you read them pocket tens?
If you think that I got a kings or queens, why you
6
go
is a
all in?
blank.
You know I got XI that. I'm sure.
Check.
You know I also got the same hand. So you go all in. If you think I got a queens, how can you go all in? How can you go all in?
And Wachterkie puts it all in, guys.
He played it.
Fold.
He played it.
And Alexi folds quickly. Well played by Wachterkie.
Yeah.
And as if by magic, Robert Cowley comes says, I'm rooting for the Wachter of the Wild West tonight.
Anyway.
Wellington, known to the Cape Townians as the Wild
I'm
West.
going all in on the turn.
There are the dealers waving to us.
They're all the pretty ones and Benny, of course.
Big blind.
So we've got 5 tables going in this high roller now. 4 out here.
Warwick.
And I see
Blind
Manesh
blue.
Kashev is out there too now. I saw him in the background.
He said to me, I'm sorry I'm back. I said I wasn't coming, but I couldn't help myself. That was what he said. I said, good to see you, bro.
Yeah, when he greeted us here and I said to him, you won't be able to help yourself. He said, no, I can't come. And here he is. So Russell with the queen 9.
Call.
Limps in. Mark the Matter with ace 8. Folds from early.
Call.
Clarkson ace 3 suited. Sees that the under the gun +1 is limped. So he'll put in the raise. Find out what's going on. 6.5K.
Yeah, I'm worried about sending that card here. There's always
Call.
Barent and Rajiv are quick folders. Edgar calls with the 6s. Warwick with the ace 4, I think, has got out the way. Or his action on Warwick. Action is still on Warwick. His box is hidden by the head here in front. There he comes along.
Call.
And Russell completes after he limped in.
Two blues there.
So again, a multi-way pot.
Edgar doing a bit of set mining here, huh?
Yeah, a lot of multi-way pots in that Mega Million, guys. And yeah, even in the high roller, we're seeing a lot, which is very unusual compared to past events.
Must be a new fashion.
Check.
Pair of threes for Clayton.
The sixes of Edgar still ahead. Nothing for the other two. Well, the gut shot for Warwick, yeah.
Yeah, Warwick's got the gut shot, the 5 for the wheel straight.
Check.
That was checked all round.
20,000.
So Edgar, now with his pair of sixes, knows nobody has a 10. And he has a gut shot, and he's got a pair of sixes beating anything else on the board other than that 10 that he doesn't think anyone has.
25. Says the action's on Warwick.
Yeah, of course 20k bet there by Edgar. So Warwick out the way.
20. Here's me saying he's going to bet 25 and he's already bet 20.
So you knew
I'm
the
catching up.
range. You knew the range that he was betting, guys. So Clayton, who raised originally, looking to see.
Well, he's going to have a look.
He's gonna have a look. He's gonna look Edgar up. But if a 5 comes, he'll be in trouble. 7, no help to Clayton. Check mark is on Edgar. Edgar's gonna wonder what Clayton called with here. Could Clayton have a flush draw?
6.
Yeah, it's gonna check. Sixes are good. Nobody else would have hit anything, so the sixes were good all the way, from pre-flop all the way through.
Looks like Nicky Anoy's got a stack going on there. So is that blues on the right?
Yeah, that is blues on the right.
That's a big stack going on there then.
Everybody else looks close to starting.
We're playing 6 tonight.
I see Courtney's got a big stack of singles, but
Yeah, only a
maybe
few
second in
blue-
chips.
Yeah. Not many blues though, I don't think. Like 3.
Yeah, we
Well,
can't
some
see
blacks and-
Nicky Harold or Haggai.
Dinner
So
break. I arrived at 8 o'clock. I come here, I found there's a break.
let's chat with Russell. That's definitely a Papua New Guinea colour, so
It's crazy, isn't it?
that's a long way away as well. A huge way away.
Yeah, because of where it's situated.
Well, it's obviously north of Australia, but you can't fly there direct. You've got to go to Australia first.
The sun might make it tomorrow. Five.
8,000.
So Nick raising with the ace-7, yeah?
What's the
Nice
raise
cards for Rajiv.
Oh, that's a big blind.
Makes the call.
You drove from the Botswana? You drove.
Yeah.
Four of us.
Where do I go? How do I?
Raise.
Yeah, so
20,000.
It's easier for me.
It looks like a
20,000.
3-bet to 20k here by Edgar. Action around to Warwick.
Just have Clayton's head obscuring that view of Warwick's box always.
How much is it?
20,000.
I think ace-7 off, got to get out of the way, yeah.
He's out of position to the other two players as well, so yeah.
Rajiv's not going to fold that queen-jack suited. He's got a lot of possibilities. The hand that flops well. He's flopped a gut shot, but he doesn't have any clubs, and that's an all-club flop.
And we haven't seen Edgar's cards, so we're sweating with Rajiv.
On check, check. Rajiv gonna bet that gut shot now.
10.
10's gonna get snapped off. Oh, he hasn't put it in yet. He picked it up. Makes the call now. 4 no help, but the hesitation to call.
10. 10,000.
Rajiv should have actually jumped on that and bet again. Shows. Let's see what Edgar's got there.
Let's go to the flop camera, see if we can see his cards.
Then on the river, I
Thank you.
lose, huh?
Pocket
Pocket
tens.
tens.
Okay, we're scared of the king. Thank you very much, cameras. That's good work.
Problems.
Yeah, to see the flop. Another. I shouldn't have bet there.
Oh, regret. Yeah, problem.
There's a king there. The king.
No, man.
So they're busy discussing there. There's Manesh coming across to greet some people.
Things.
No, I mean, you're the king.
Clarkson with that big ace-king pickup when Rajiv also had ace-king.
That much for that.
So Mark the Matter, ace-queen under the gun.
Then the ace didn't even come.
Ace, queen. Nice. What's he going to put in here? Standard sort of 20k?
Yeah, I think they're going a little bit less from early on.
It's been high though.
5,500.
Because blinds are only 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah, I think the standard,
three
sorry, the
betting-
standard was the 5 and then 3 betting was up to 20.
yeah. It's the 3 betting size is 20.
So Mark's got no customers as of yet. Looks like Edgar's folded.
Around to
But
Rajiv.
Joburg, is it?
Is folded already. To Edgar's folded.
that's why
Warwick
I
folds.
I had to drive by Botswana.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy, eh?
Alexi,
you
he's
guys
coming along
say?
for the ride with a Jack
Oh,
10.
For us, it's 200 and
yeah.
And Russell is folded.
50Ks and
So we go 2 to the flop. The Jack hits Alexi.
Check.
Checks. He knows the C-bet will come in.
6.5.
it's a short cut, but they haven't tarred the road.
And he'll call the C-bet.
Raise.
He raises. Check raises.
22,000.
It'll take like 2 hours.
Road is no good, huh?
No, I don't want to tar it. No. One time I had fucking puncher there and they fucking push.
So Mark the Matter just with 2 overs, yeah?
But it's not fun.
We'll have to give that up.
So you're not a Gaborone. Is it that close? 260. Oh yeah, from Sun City, yeah. Very close.
You know, if there's a road, you come from the border, it's like 100
Yes,
or
yes.
something. But at this time, there was nobody in the border.
It's mine, it's mine.
Now they did
It's a small blind.
Yeah, yeah, look.
Yeah, man, it's very close.
Yeah, it's only 2 hours.
Not Sun City. It's on the border already. It's not Joburg.
You know, there's a shortcut from here. Instead of you turn left to go toward Rustenburg, you go to the right and up. But I don't drive that at night.
Dangerous.
People dangerous, you know. The best was.
They'll catch you there in 2 weeks.
Back in the days, we used to drive my Land Cruiser and calm. Back in the days, it was easy.
If I knew you were going for 2 days, I'd have come here for 2 days. I'm not going to come back and play today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make a whole trip back.
So Clarkson under the gun.
I spent lots of time there. Gaborone. I was helping building that Parmalat
1,000.
clover. Parmalat and clover. I helped build that plant. Both of them.
Folded round.
Spent lots of time there.
2 Mark the
There
Matter.
by
Big blind.
Airport Junction.
Yeah?
Stay there.
He
Yeah.
gets a walk.
City Lodge or something. What is it? Yeah.
Oh, for him. No, it's fine.
I only stay there
Small
because
blind.
there's good restaurants.
Small blind.
It's close. The Rhapsodies and all of them are there.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you're right. You know, I have a house outside.
The outer tables again.
It was 5,000.
During COVID, I used to work there, and the police would tell me, what the fuck you doing? Go home.
1,520. Yeah.
Last time I was going to there, I was working at night.
Okay. Thanks.
Tell me what you do.
Teamwork.
Sorry?
Teamwork.
Yeah.
You don't take shit there.
Yeah, I knew. They escorted me all the way. I said, okay, now I'm getting there. The minute you turn, I'm going to go back again.
Players catching up on chats here, travelling in, and
My
etc.
phone is small. Everybody.
So you can walk there 2 o'clock in the morning if you want to.
Doing your part.
Very safe.
Yeah, so everybody knows everything.
I'll try.
Definitely.
I'll try.
No hassles.
So Nick here with the A7.
Sorry.
Said no. So I kept driving behind me. I went home. I said,
Raise
"You know what?
5,000.
The minute you turn, you back. I'm
Get-
back again.
5,000.
Get appreciated.
I was there one time.
Raise 15,000.
So raised
airport, but we were hungry.
15,000.
So we stopped by Game City. Went to eat there, but at pap and vlees place there inside where they braai.
Yeah.
As we came out, go to the airport. As we want to open the boot and get our luggage out, nothing.
Action
Stole
on
all our bags
Clayton.
there by Game City. They opened the car, the boot,
Are you serious?
stole it. Passports, everything.
Pocket 8 here.
Yeah, it was a rental car at Toyota's. It was a lot that time. So
Clayton makes the call with the 8s.
we went to the police station.
Edgar's out the
And,
way, so
I said,
it's
"But
between
leave it."
Alexi and
I went back to the
Clayton.
plant. I told the guys I give you
No help
10,000 and
for,
get my laptop back. Because we got
Clayton
everything on
there.
there.
Alexi has pocket
It wasn't
5s.
3 hours. They found the guy.
Check.
Got my
There's
laptop
only
back.
one out for
everything.
him, but he's the
my
pre-flop
passport as
aggressor
well.
having
Fuck,
3
I'm in a
bet.
different country. How am I going to get
Option
back?
is on him now.
Yeah, they found the guy.
You got everything back.
Everything. They get punished, eh?
It's gone check, check.
That's not South Africa. That's the other thing. They don't take nonsense there by your side.
It happened.
You won't get dangerous crimes there, man. It's very safe.
That's it.
Clayton checks again.
Yeah, man. Hot, small stuff.
Separate. Most cities in the world. What's good about
That's very true.
13.
Alexi comes out betting now.
They walk 2 o'clock.
Clayton gives it up.
It's a nice road there.
These are jacks.
It's a nice road as well. Infrastructure, the roads are good. You can walk far.
The
Look
button
at the outer
supposed to
tables.
move.
A lot of action there, and we have another table to the left. He's sitting at the top of that next to
good.
Chrissy Late.
Oh, it moved the line.
Yeah, too far.
Okay. My blind, is it? The big blind.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
My long shot.
Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
So action on Borrant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Folded round to Edgar. Edgar folds.
Raise.
Warwick raises with the jacks.
5,000.
Re-raise 15.
Raise 15,000.
So 3 bet here by Russell with pocket aces. So a big hand coming here now. Pocket jacks raises, pocket aces 3 bet. Mark D'Amato folds.
Did you raise the hand?
Action has moved round to the other side
You called.
to Nick Zackham.
Yes, sir. But no, I can't call.
And he is folded. So back to Warwick.
Yeah, call.
Warwick has made the call, so we're going to go to the flop. The queen might save Warwick here.
Check.
20.
17,000.
20.
Oh, 20. So, 20,000.
So Russell
Right,
bets 20.
Call.
Oh, well.
Check.
So Warwick called the 20. It's gone check, check. Oh,
The
action on Russell. Bangs it in.
Really? First time here.
And Warwick gives it up.
Doesn't work this time.
So nice pickup with the pocket aces.
Play my part.
You play your part, I'll stand up, I'll move the button all around the table for you, don't worry.
book in the first game.
You get down the turn or laughing it up?
That's why after dinner I went to
Laughing it up.
Before the flop.
and I 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I did regular shot. It's not
Between
gonna be-
hands
yeah,
giving you
no.
switches views of the outside cameras there.
Do you stay at the cameras?
So Sean Skuma, another boys, tequila time, and he says,
Stay there the
wishing
first time.
Gary a wonderful Women's Day for tomorrow. You know what you're trying to say there, Blaster?
So there's a nice playing ground for him and a swimming
Ga-
pool and everything.
Gaza says thanks
If you
very
go
much.
to
He's next to
Wellington
me here,
Waves
but
and
he's
stuff,
busy
it's-
working on something else.
Can't walk there.
5,000, yeah.
Queen Jack of
enough
Diamonds here
time.
for Rajiv under the gun.
Chat went to the
5,000.
Valley of the Waves. Yeah, he caught a wave there.
He's raised.
Problem
It's
is-
been called by
Sand is
Edgar,
like sandpaper.
called by Warwick,
Call.
called by Lexi,
Fold.
called by Russell, folded by Mark Tamata.
Fold.
Round two,
5,000.
Nicholas.
Call.
If I fold this hand on TV, they will punish me.
So Barron
punish
makes
me.
the call, and Warwick has pocket
Eluding.
fours. They're not showing there, but he has two fours. The flop is 6-7 Jack. So raised by Rajiv, and he has hit the top pair.
Check.
Check. All families in the spot.
The whole family's in the spot, he says. Rajiv bets,
20,000.
he's Jack.
Fold.
Edgar gets out the way with the ace-10. The fours of Warwick are folded. Action on
Fold.
Alexi, he folds.
Respect.
Russell
Yeah.
folds, everybody folds.
Easy
Round to
fold.
Barton with the 10's got nothing to call with. And Rajiv
Just
shows
scared
the
of Dor
Jack to
Bronson
buy
and
some
watch the
credibility.
stream and I fold 10-2 there on a family pot. He will be very angry.
The value. What do you call? Hello.
All the value in the world.
Even if you have 3 deuce,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So Edgar will be under the gun.
So people who are logging onto the stream and they're hearing this part of the stream will have just experienced the stream going down and coming back up again. So just a technical issue. I mean,
It's a tough table.
I'm no technophobe, so basically the bandwidth that we use here that's allocated to us
It's a
disappeared
tough
for a very
table.
short period of time,
Two nicks.
and it appears
Ahmed,
to have come back again.
Gareth,
So we apologise for
Even.
the break in the transmission, and hopefully it
Harold.
didn't affect your viewing too much.
all the old
To the
toppies.
people who are sending messages about blurry pictures, just make sure that your whatever you're watching it on, so that's for example YouTube, Just go back, check the settings, because when the bandwidth goes down, it
Raise
defaults to the
5,000.
lowest position in terms of the resolution. So just go back and set your resolution to 400 plus, or 780, or if you've got a really fast one, 1080.
Cool.
Any apologies for that. Cheers.
So Warwick is raised, called by Lexi. Round to Clayton. He folds, round to Nick. Let's go on the button.
I was sending the card to you.
Wachtertjie makes the call.
Terrible position.
Up to
You need
Rajiv.
to win it.
Rajiv makes the call.
Main event. Colossal and that's.
So both Barent and Rajiv have called.
Oh, that's
Yo.
I don't know what happened. I got there the first 4 days. Was a shamble.
So all clubs. Barent holding the only club and a gut shot.
I was sleeping the wrong
Rajiv has hit a queen, the ace for Warwick who raised.
I arrived.
He won't like all those clubs.
8.
I wanted them. I was dead. Awake at 11. When I wanted to play day 1. I only managed to play day 2. Then I stayed midday, day 1 and midday 2.
Barent comes along with his club draw and his gut shot. Rajiv comes one with his queen.
It was fully booked from which I had a business. But then I lost one of. I was with my partner. I lost one of.
There's the club for Barent. He gets the check mark. He can't lose this hand unless he folds.
One of my.
Check.
It's gone check, check to Warwick.
Since July 16.
Barent has the second nut flush because only the king of clubs beats him.
About
And Warwick having a stab at it.
about
12,000 is 20, raise 24.
Min click back by Barent.
there's a sentiment I like. They've been telling me to put the claim. I said, no, let me wait. Maybe next week.
Uncle George.
Whatever money they're going to give me. Yeah, but there's a,
So Warwick now with the ace, but no club in his hand.
you know that
Taking a stab at it when they both check to him. Been min clicked back.
Sue Hales, Marco, that agent. You know, she took the money. I was hesitant because I only knew like 4 days before my departure.
And Warwick has to give it up.
Second hand.
And I spoke to my travel agent. I said, no, I'll try to see using the old reference. She couldn't use the old reference, but she said I found it.
There is Doc Lottering, Marco Nokia, Fayad Albertus, Jardine, or is it Jehan? And then Rudy Furi, Abdul Essa, all at that table. Chrissy Late as well.
First thing was 91,000. Good ticket.
That is Jehan.
Then I had to pay another. And I booked the then I get there.
I bet you nothing will come.
So Warwick will be under the gun. Gary's just busy with the IT guys from Sun City sorting out the internet.
Bellagio, I was staying there.
From P as well.
Because our pictures get recorded perfectly in HD, but we are dependent on the local internet.
Warwick, it's you, buddy.
Sorry.
What happened? I slept. Still, I'm old.
No, business class not the same as first class, eh? Yeah,
So
it's-
Clayton
it
in
can
the
recline a
hijack
little
with the
bit
queen
more.
3 suited.
Still sleeping in a plane on a chair. Horrible.
Raise 5-5.
Clayton raises from the hijack with the queen 3 suited,
Call it tripling.
mixing it up
Take
a
one of
little.
those, bro.
To run into the ace jack of Nicholas Zakam here.
Sleep all the way. Sorry,
Nick with
sorry,
the
sorry.
2 chips on the back,
Yes,
he's
chips
going to
is
play. He makes the call.
Floor.
Baron folds. Rajiv in the small blind.
Floor.
And then Edgar in the big blind.
It's okay, man. You know.
With ace queen. I think Edgar's going to
Okay,
3-bet this, yeah?
so it's called.
On the TV.
Okay.
It's penalized if you fold your
Out of
hand
position.
out of
There we go.
You went on live
Race.
through.
Comes with a 3-bet.
15,000. 15 years.
So Clayton trying a move from the hijack with a queen 3 suited. Got called by Nick and then 3-bet. He'll get rid of that quickly. Nick might become a little bit more stubborn in position and makes the call.
Nick does this. Any call, instead of a raise.
So we'll go to the flop. And there is the jack for Nick. Gut shot for Edgar. Edgar checks.
Ja, nou.
Nick squints his eyes at the flop. They started battling, seeing the flop from a little further in latter years.
Al moet jy
He bets 20k,
Ja, o.
making it expensive
nou
for
ietsie.
Edgar, and Edgar folds.
Ja.
Gareth van der Merwe, good evening guys. Hey Gary and Mark. I'm sure you'll give a shout out to Way if you knew Way was sitting in the back here as well. There's somebody watching the stream while they're at the table on one of the outer tables. Let's have a look back who that is that's watching the stream. That is next to Max Davis, and I'm trying to remember who was sitting there next to him.
2.5.
Because they've balanced tables because there's connection. So I can't fully recall who was sitting there. So under the gun, Alexi folds, round to Russell.
I don't forget.
He folds.
Punish.
It was a part of punishment, huh?
Had a good hand. Proper punishment.
Round to Mark to Mata.
Feel it.
Jack
Or
10.
I get you after the stream.
Puts in the raise to 5.5.
$550.
Couple of callers along the way until we get to Warwick, who were the ace king. Gonna make
Raise.
the 3-bet.
28,000.
Cover the ward, that never was a bad.
Mark gets out the way. Rajiv is out the way. Edgar with the suited ace-4.
Now it's been real shamble in Johannesburg Airport. International is just shamble. The handling agent is way. For me, I only play in my heart. And I said, no, better because there's no direct market.
Makes the call.
Call.
The Vegas, you have to play either as A or San Francisco. I've done it a couple of times. It's long, man. It's like 16, 17 hours. I died. Fuck. I said, you know, an hour.
You never flown there, Clayton?
And then he,
No, just America.
So he flops an up and down.
Those days, my first time that I flown there, we flown Dakar,
Flop 5,
Cape
6,
Town,
7.
Dakar,
He's got
Dakar,
8 outs on the
Atlanta.
top of the screen there.
on Delta.
Ready?
Then, yeah, and then
Ready?
Fort Worth.
So
So I went to Texas first.
Just take it out.
Edgar's
this one. I
checked
just want to
action
quickly
on
go
Warwick.
If you
take it out.
fly that route,
Puts in the continuation.
just before you think you die now.
I don't think
you know
Edgar's
you're gonna
folding
die.
to the 1-bet of 22. He called
Let go
28
of
pre.
this shit. No, it's too far. Yes, it's far. Especially if you imagine you pull a middle seat in the economy. Those people must die. Must be terrible.
I can't even.
That time I pay.
Calls.
I pay anybody. Please. Window or aisle, anything.
Queen doesn't change anything. He checks again.
You know, I never want to take it. My confidence, this is good, then I get you good rate.
So there's Warwick barrel a third one, yeah. Well, second one, he pre-flop raised, then bet the flop. Go for the second bullet post. He does so and makes it expensive now.
62,000.
Makes it very expensive, and Edgar's only on a draw.
And didn't materialize. Then my friend will be sure will let you know. I will have to please.
He made it very expensive here to chase a draw now. It should be a fold. He's repping that big overpair all the way.
Fold.
And he gets the fold. He gets the fold with the best hand, of course. Here's a view of that outer table. From the other side, from Rudy's side, it was Rudy that was watching the stream here as well. Oh no, it's Rudy. No, Rudy's busy playing a game. DJ and Rude. Sit and play poker while you're playing live poker.
You don't really get fresh air because you're in the hotels the whole time. It's like to buy.
So action will be on Russell under the gun. Four, three off. He folds.
Cha.
Time to mark. That heads back to the dealer. Clayton, Queen 7 off, folds.
Forfeits the next hand there.
Nick with a Jack 4 suited.
So he has a penalty now.
I think he left it. The other hand was on.
I'm joking.
Try your luck.
Gets rid of that. Up to Wachtiki. Ace 7 in the hijack. With Rajiv off the table. So he might take this as a spot to raise. No, and then he decides against it. So Edgar on the button.
7,000.
Raises with the ace queen, so just as well Wachtiki folded his ace 7 there. Warwick gets out the way. Alexi in the big.
Yeah. 8,800, he went to 10,043.
So Alexi defending the big blind. He's hit a 6, he's gone ahead of Edgar, yeah.
So what day did you break it?
How many babies have you got?
What day did you
But
break
he's only
it?
got bottom pair.
Day 3.
No, I don't want the whole box. I just want a little
Day
tip.
4 cash.
Eh? Why don't you know?
You got unlucky one hand and you play super hand. King Jack, the flop was Jack 9.
Let's do now.
I think I'm good.
Enjoy PT. Mark Joseph has the best suit.
Alexi checks after some time.
Problem, well, it's not problem like
Edgar bets 10k
when half is left.
as his continuation. And Alexi gives up his pair.
Leave it so
Yeah, no. Was in back plan. Huh? When?
You went to the loo.
No. Did I?
There's a view from this side of the table. Ahmed there.
After that, I know what I'm
Courtney
doing.
in front. Nikanoi. Imran Bajani.
I never pull out of turn, my friend.
Agai Dayani.
Back in time, it's good.
Not here.
Also, you see, that time, the summer holiday, also July holiday, reserve.
Bet there on the turn, on the flop there. And Imran has made the call.
When you find when he's coming at number, the 2.
action back here. Everyone is folded around to Nick. 8-6 suited.
6.
He's going to raise it to 6.
6,000.
6,000. Fold.
Rajiv folds.
Fold.
Just catching up here over the graphics all the way. So Russell made the call.
Check.
Lexi also made the call. So Russell has hit top pair.
9,000.
Edgar, Nick continues his story.
Go.
It's folded round and then Russell calls with his top pair. Queen on the turn. No help for Nick. Russell checks. Nick checks behind. 9 on the river.
6,000.
6,000. Blocking bet here by Russell. Just to make sure his king is good. Let's see if Nick decides to get tricky and raise this because he's going to sense that as a weak bet.
I don't know why I have a feeling you have king 8 better than me.
He puts him on a weak king. Wasn't that weak as king 10.
He has a king. I don't have a king. Yes, of course. No, just call. You never know. I don't call pre-flop, so I can't even say, bro. Terrible. It was a limp pot and somebody might have something.
Discussions go on the feature table while you're looking at the outer table.
Obviously,
Silver
everybody
surfer in the
knows
center of
Silver's my
picture.
favourite hand.
Ganesh doing the thinking side to side before he calls on the river.
Anybody else want?
And he shows his cards.
Yes, yes, please. Yes,
Can I have a Coke Zero?
Sponsor the whole
Ganesh
table.
shows
Sparkling water.
Sorry, brother.
the pot
Nothing
going
cash.
Henny's
No
way.
problem.
Coke Zero and a glass and ice. Thank you.
A bottle of whiskey, please, as well.
What a white some.
So Clayton with the 10-8 suited. He's going to raise.
1,500.
So Nick with the kings here, deciding what to do. How much is my 3-bet? Do I flat? Do I 3-bet? What am I doing? Puts in the 3-bet, not trusting that somebody else will raise from
Use my thumb
behind.
back to fold. Do a proper fold.
18,500.
Back to Clayton with a 10-8 suited. And he gives it up. And Nick will show him the kings, tap of the table. And Nick will pick that pot up.
Many hands, but A something.
Was in animated conversation with Gavin Sardini. Alvin Pillay this side of the table. Kashev has joined that table.
Yeah,
Edgar, that's where the blues come from.
someone can pull a move.
That's where that blues came from now.
Warwick's been there 3 times already. He's too clever.
That punishment. That punish on A2.
So action on Nick
A2. Lost once.
under the gun. 10 deuce suited.
Anyway, stupid to do with all these cameras.
The big hit settled.
You never know. Sometimes there is blind spots. From there, I don't think so they can see them.
Folded. Barnes folding the ace from early position, the rag ace.
Because karma will catch you.
Rajiv out the way. Up to Edgar, he
There is
folds.
blind spot over there.
On to Warwick, he folds.
Coma, yeah.
The king deuce 2, does he? No, he puts in a little raise.
6,000.
He put in a raise there, did Warwick.
If you
The
reach
king
from there,
deuce.
down.
So king 2 raising by Warwick.
Raise 13,000.
And Mark the Mata with pocket aces is re-raised. So unfortunate timing for Warwick. And he makes the call.
Count.
I wonder if
It's karma.
we've read correctly what he had there. I can't see him calling a 3-bet with king 2 unless he's on a strong move here. Flop is queen 5-10. Mark has the ace of spades in his hand. Clayton had queen jack in the blind there, the big blind. So Mark from the small blind
14,000.
goes for 14. The downsize bet on the
War in
flop.
Ukraine costs an awful lot of money. Everything, that war in Ukraine, everything is going up. Everything going crazy up. Huh? That war in Ukraine is fucking us. Now they say they...
And Warwick throws it away.
President of Ukraine. I don't know how true the story is.
Mark takes down another hand.
Everything as well.
Second time we've
They
seen him with
manipulate
aces
a
on
lot
the
of stuff
feature
now.
table.
They can. Do whatever they want.
The market's getting crazy.
Big blind.
Here's a nice overview of the outer tables from the viewing lounges either side.
And everything.
One on this side and one on the other side with the feature table in the center.
Then I never go shopping with my wife. I only see the SMSs. Then I wonder, what? Then you go yourself. Can't believe it.
It's crazy.
So we'll move on to the next
to the
hand.
toe.
Barrent under the gun.
Killing it. Imagine these guys will go 7,000, 8,000
Yeah, man.
8,000 rand salary.
It's one time to wooers or checkers or
9-4 off. Folds around to Rajiv. Pocket queens.
Thank you, boss. Raise 8,000.
So folded around to Warwick. He folds. So it's folded all the way around to Russell.
8,000. 8,000.
And he's got pocket kings.
Up to 21.
Raise 21,000.
no man. How much is it?
96.
So
21,000.
Gary's still busy, but while he's here, Sean Skuman wants pictures of that pink outfit, Gaz, for tomorrow. Gary's just in the background here. So raised by Rajiv. 3-bet to Russell with kings, so it's a timely time for Wade to
tiring
jump
this
in next to me.
Too much
Hello,
protocol.
Wade, you jump in right in with his
We have to
serious
talk
action.
nicely,
Raised by
we have
queens
to
by
behave.
Rajiv, and Rajiv is short stacked.
Too much protocol, eh?
And he's been 3-bet by kings, oh my word. It's called the 3-bet, and there's a king on the flop.
Maybe that saves him.
It'll save him.
Check.
But you see here, Russell gets tricky and checks back, and there's a queen.
Oh,
If you
such a
win or
cool.
not,
Oh, wow.
I would have played at 7-2 now.
Oh, wow.
That's over.
18.
That's game over. His cards are, his stacks ending up in the middle.
Oh,
That's
man.
better.
That's
Raise.
brutal. Set
Brutal.
over set, kings against queens on the...
So it's raised to 68.
Wow.
It's gone all in. Call.
Oh. Oh.
Rajiv can't believe it.
He's got one out.
It's got one out available. If a queen wasn't folded, we'll see at the top of the screen now if those outs come up.
This would be a good time to use your one time.
Yeah. Needs a one outer. It's not there on the river. And we'll say farewell to Rajiv. He can't believe it.
I
Yeah,
think
that-
he never really recovered after that fold of the ace king on the river.
Yeah, when he folded that ace king on the river to Clayton, it was a little in his head.
I think so.
And he never really fully recovered from that. And he just ran into it, yeah. I mean, jeepers. He raises with queens, gets 3-bet calls, check. He turns a set, but the other man already has a higher set.
That is brutal. I don't think anyone gets away from that.
And with
turn.
his stack size, he's
Yeah.
not getting away from it there.
Well,
Very unfortunate for him.
Get an SPR less than 1, so he's never getting away.
No. And for the
unfortunate
family and the
part,
friends
I had
that they
the
don't know what
queen, but I was
SPR,
feeling
that's your
sorry
stack
for
to
him.
pot
That
ratio,
even
so
that
what the
half
size of the
pound.
pot is and the amount of chips you have left over. If you divide it in there, you get your stack to pot ratio, and if it's less than
that's
1,
not bad.
pretty much most times in a spot, the money's
was
ending up
closer,
in the
man.
middle.
The last queen.
That's why it was unbelievable when he had
After
113 behind. The bet was 95, and there was
So much
400 and
Kings
something
won.
in the
Whole
pot,
series.
and he folded.
But
lost
I
3
think
times already.
also
We win the
he
bucket,
respects
the change,
Clayton,
but
and Clayton has king queen in his range.
But Clayton had 3
Yeah,
betting
otherwise he
pre.
doesn't get anything.
Do you really think Clayton's
Did
3
Clayton
betting?
3-bet pre? I thought he
Yeah.
3-bet Clayton.
It
I
was
think
raised.
Clayton was
It
in
was
position.
raised. It was raised. He 3-bet with the ace king. Clayton 4-bet.
Did Clayton 4-bet or flat?
Clayton 4-bet with the ace king suited. So he's never got king queen in his range 4-betting there.
Well, I didn't see the exact action.
So Rajiv said to him, I thought you might have kings or aces, but then why call the turn bet, which was big?
Yeah.
And he led the turn actually. Clayton bet the flop. He check called the flop, and then he led the turn. But anyway, no criticism, just analysing the way the hand went. It was surprising that he folded for the amount.
Sorry.
So there's an open.
Bye-bye.
One in the gun plus 1 with Jack 9. And Nick is flattened in the small. And Byron completes.
Just completes with ace jack there. Well, with 6 deuce, it's ace jack of Nick that flattered. Nick hits top pair. 6 for Byron.
Check.
Byron checks, so back to Alexi, the pre-flop aggressor. Raised with jack 9, so now he's going to put a
continuation bet.
Yeah, make his story continue.
12,000.
And he's going to find out very quickly that Nick's going nowhere.
A continuation bet of 12k into 30, into 20. Nick will come along.
Yeah, it was into 30, so it's up now.
Okay. Byron goes away.
So there's 44.5 in the pot now. It's another club.
Turns
Neither
the
player
5 of
holding a
clubs.
club.
It might give Alexi a chance to steal it. But Nick is sticky.
22.
And Nick's going to lead out here.
22,000.
Nice lead from Nick.
That's his experience there. I'm not going to give you the chance to bluff me.
Absolutely.
I'm going to come leading out and let's
bluff
see
me.
if you've got it.
Well played, Nick.
Open it, open it.
Shows the ace.
Byron says, well bluffed, and Nick says, open up that, show him.
Wow.
No
Show him
bluff.
the ace.
What a table on the outer table. JP van der
The
Spey,
only thing that
Nick Lanoy, Stephen Courtney, Ahmed Karim, Imran, Nick
Leader now.
Sisu, that guy. Wow.
Yeah,
I had to.
it is a hectic table, and the two players opposite one another there, Haggai and Ahmed, they played heads up in the semi-finals of that heads up challenge.
That guy played Solly in the final.
Yeah, and Haggai beat Ahmed and then played Solly in the final.
Wow.
What a thing for Haggai's resume. I beat Ahmed in the semi-final, and I beat Solly in the final. And he
One more
played
level.
so well.
And then bye-bye.
And there's Edgar, who beat Ahmed heads up in that Mega Million.
Here's another
Okay,
level.
Warwick under the gun with the suited ace.
What's the time now?
Your fancy are open.
Raise 6,000.
It's raised to
6,000.
6. Quick folds
Yeah,
around
1
to Clayton.
Fold.
It's fold round to Nick. Nick with a suited king on the button.
Oh, man.
He's kind of hands. Sometimes he wants to see flops. He's
I
just
think
looking.
he'll come along, yeah?
And then he folds it.
Gets out of the way.
He counted them out in his
Yeah.
hand, and then so you weren't wrong thinking he's coming along, and then he got out the way. So background to Edgar in the big blind.
Edgar's putting on his glasses, so I think he's defended.
Edgar's called with Queen 9 suited.
Glasses goes on. So we have a little under the gun versus big blind action.
Oh,
The
wow.
flop comes 2 diamonds and 2 aces. That keeps everybody interested.
So that's action because the flush draw versus the trips.
Gonna go for a very small continuation.
3,000.
Yep, and snap call.
A small continuation of 3 into 16 snapped.
Now he's square.
3 of clubs on the turn. The board gets a little bit scarier with 2 flush draws. Warwick still with the trips.
Seven and a half.
Warwick bets 7.5 into 22.
Raise.
Edgar comes up with a check raise.
So Edgar now repping that ace.
Edgar taking it to the streets.
And Warwick has the ace. Warwick doesn't have a great kicker here.
Yeah,
But he's not folding trip aces in a hurry there.
absolutely not.
So now Edgar will know that Warwick
What's
has
the most
ace.
brutal card? Yeah, 6 of diamonds.
Don't call it, don't call it.
No, I'm just saying.
Your 5 of spades. So
That
Warwick
should
is
just go
safe
check
here.
bet fold.
Unless Edgar pulls some trickery out here. He reps on the turn.
62 in the middle, a lot to play for.
He's coming.
And Edgar
Wow. 33,000.
bets half pot.
Snap call.
Snap call. So Warwick picks up a nice pot.
Yeah, there was no way Edgar was getting him off there with that size bet.
32,000.
If I pay it and then take it back.
Well, that was hand number 64 of the day.
No doubt. Next time you ask. Nice. So,
Is the dealer better move there?
no, it must come there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought maybe.
So a little view of the outer tables.
I'll never forget you.
I don't forget.
But I gave enough last. On average.
And it's nice to see a lot of new faces at these at this high roller this time. Way.
The game
I
is
did my
growing.
best.
There's 4 tables on the outer table.
And now we know a lot of the players. There's some new players, some players we're getting to know very well. I mean, let's be quite frank. Nobody who knew who JP van der Spey was before WSOP.
Yeah.
And now he's made a bit of a splash here. He's been on a lot of the tables. Took part in the Heads Up Challenge. And then won the big shot on Sunday on Monday night.
Yes. A lot of new faces. Nice to see. Mark's picked up the aces
you
here
announced
and
it?
raised.
This is the
Under the
third
gun
time
+2.
Mark has had aces, eh?
He's found some prems. Barrent with 5-3 suited will come along on the button.
Why incredulous at the back of the size of the raise, but it's based on the size of the blinds.
Yeah, the blinds are 1.5,
2.5.
He wants to keep people in, risking 6k to pick up the 6.5 in the middle. Ooh, what a flop. Oh, wow. The flop comes king 6-4. So Baron flops the up and down.
And he's
Mark with the overpair and Baron with up and down with backdoor
9,000.
spades.
Yeah, and then Baron's going nowhere with that.
Absolutely, that's the flop he wants.
When you call with 5-3 suited, you're looking to flop a straight draw, flush draw, combo draw, funky trips or something that nobody sees.
Now he hits a pair on the turn.
So now he increases his outs. You can see his outs at the top of the board there.
7 outs.
16,000.
A few bet in there.
So Mark ups the size of that now because that board's becoming a bit straight here and he knows Barnes' range.
Likes to see the connectors.
Makes the call.
Alright, the pot is inflated now, 68.5 in the middle. We go to the river. The river is the queen of clubs.
Safeguard for Mark.
But at the same time, a hand that can flatten open on the button does have king queen.
25,000.
Bets 25.
Bets relatively small in relation to the pot. Bets 25 into 68. Barnes actually got a bluff opportunity here.
And he's got it in his repertoire. I mean, we saw him three-barrel bluff.
Yeah.
Previously on the feature table against Ryan Brower.
He's capable of pulling the trigger.
Ryan had trips at the time, so wasn't going anywhere. And he extracted a big pot out of Barnes.
I think he'll just fold.
But he'll give it up, yeah. I mean, I think his spot to take it away was on the turn when the board was very straighty. If he check raised that, if he raised three bet the turn,
You have that.
I think it would have been very difficult for Mark.
When you need to follow his turn, you now you are.
When you come back on the next break, guys, you go to the table.
I think I saw Marco out there.
Yeah, young Marco Nokia, he's on one of the tables, yeah. I think he's on this left-hand table.
He's playing quite well.
You know, we first got to know him at one of the other series up north. Or east of here, really. It's not so much north, it's more east. And he's come along and his poker's improved and he's a good young player. He's done well. He knows how to build a stack, that's for sure. Sometimes there's trouble holding on to it. But isn't that often with the younger players?
Yes.
And it comes with experience.
Clarasso with king 10 under the gun. Wants to play it.
But it's early position, and but he's coming.
Give me some greens, please. Thank you.
Mark is out the way. Clayton has something.
Seven and a half.
Raised to 7.5
7.5.
Clayton.
So limped in by Russell, raised by Clayton. King Jack. Action on Nick.
Let me just send it to you.
Sends it to the dealer. Wachtertje out the way.
Check your
Round
WhatsApp.
to Edgar.
Check your WhatsApp.
Jack 3 suited.
Open ender.
7.5.
4, 5. And they brought a 5 on the turn and the queen on the river. Yes.
He made the call there, Edgar. Yeah. So he's wanting to get involved.
With
In position.
3 raised to a flop.
Finds the 3. Nobody has the ace. Yeah.
Check.
Let's see. Clayton was the pre-flop aggressor. Let's see if he puts a continuation in here.
I think he definitely will. What is his sizing?
11,000.
Nice 1/3 pot bet. 11 into 29.
Call.
Edgar will float one. Having hit the
Edgar has
3.
called.
What potential backdoor spades? Very difficult to make a pair.
Shot.
Someone to break that.
Anyone can break it. Break it like it's hot. Oh, no.
He picks up the spade draw now.
Alright.
So if Clayton barrels at him again,
Might find the check raise there.
he check raised previously with a flush draw on the turn against Warwick. I don't know if you were watching that hand from the back. And then he tried a bluff on the river, which was unsuccessful. So it's gone check, check.
Edgar will take his free card.
So Edgar's still winning here with a 3, provided he doesn't fold.
What does Clayton do on the river?
Check.
Gives
He
up.
gives it up.
Edgar has showdown value. We'll check it back.
Yeah,
And
Edgar's
we'll find out the
showdown
great
value.
news that his 3 is best.
The only difference is he now has to show it.
Yes, table reputation got.
Yeah. You'll see some of the faces as they see Edgar pick that hand up with the 3.
I like this Edgar, taking it to the streets.
Smuggling, isn't it?
So look at that table. That's apparently the table that's coming to us after the break.
And the one that's
Right in front of you.
wow, that's a power table.
Hey, how much fun is that table going to be to commentate on?
That's gonna be viewing pleasure. Alright, Mark the Marta under the gun.
Not that we didn't have huge entertainment from this table and the one before, especially with all the shenanigans of Max Devison,
Yes.
getting everybody to blind raise, etc., for a couple of rotations, and ended up with people losing stacks.
That created a lot of action.
It did indeed, and then you can see why it does in cash games.
It inflates the pot. Now there's a lot more in the middle to play for. The ranges are uncapped.
Yeah, it messes with the ranges of the hands for sure.
Yeah. Right, Edgar's limped in here with the ace-3
Check.
suited. Flop is 7-7-9 2 spades.
11,000.
Russell with the king of spades. Checks to Edgar.
Raise. 30,000.
Hello, David. How are you, my brother?
Wow, Russell finds a check raise, having the
Yeah.
king of spades.
And what he's doing here is he's repping from the big blind that hits my range
I'm gonna pick up the
He's
chips.
got all the
Yeah,
sevens.
thank
and
you.
doesn't hit your cutoff range.
Absolutely. You've got all the Broadway
And that
cards.
shows an understanding of ranges from him.
Very good.
Huh?
I saw him playing PE. He played quite well.
Yeah. And I first saw him, I was telling Gary,
What do you say?
playing at the Irish Open.
Oh, wow, this year's Irish Open.
Yeah, and on
me
some
about
of the
that,
streaming I was watching, I picked up, there's this South African
place
Russell
is
Wheatley.
Yeah, there's a few South Africans.
And I was like, wow, I didn't know
Everybody's
him
there.
before
They
that.
book, Otherwise, it's
Our
a
very
shit
good friend
thing.
Theo
Can't
was
even
there.
eat.
Yes, I know. Our
I
friend
think
Theo was there.
Gavin,
and
Gavin
Carl was there.
Yes, Carl was there. Carl cashed the main.
Yeah.
And Gavin, who won
Everything you
the
have
Little
to wait.
Slam
It was 2 hours away. It was
a
very
few days ago, he was also there.
Nobody complaining. It is really long.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know Russell then, and he popped up, and I thought, where's this South African come from? And saw him on the streaming there representing South Africa and doing quite well. So
I think he almost played a full series in PE last year. Okay, Clayton with the pocket sevens. You know what they say? 7 is always company.
when you say P, or you sure you're not Sabaya this last series which you guys did?
Maybe.
Because I can't remember him from PE.
Maybe it was
See, it's
Sibaya.
easy.
If you
wanted
saw
to
him, it would have been
Get it
this
to the
last
box. Okay.
this last one at Sabaya where I wasn't.
Two hand to play, so I want to try.
Yeah, but you weren't doing the streaming.
Maybe it was Sibaya.
Maybe we can check back. It's very easy to check back.
Clayton raises with the
Irrespective, I
pocket
couldn't
sevens.
remember seeing him much.
Actions on Edgar. On the hijack, 10-9 off.
So Edgar's opened his range quite a bit here tonight.
I like it.
11.
And it's check to Edgar, and he bets his second pair. Mark has the jack in the big blind, makes the call. So now Clayton with the
Was.
sevens, there's been a bet and a call. He
Was.
can't really call with sevens.
I
Sevens
was.
gets out the way.
Yeah, I did do it. Now I'm working for myself.
The turn brings the up and down for Edgar.
I saw the
The
light.
jack from Marcus still
Show the
good.
light at the end of it.
So Edgar bets 11 again.
The same in the
Mark calls.
doing the same thing.
Totally different.
Are you serious?
Financial now. Financial services.
13,000. Yes, sir.
Much better.
You must be having the brain.
No, never look back. Grateful, grateful.
Oh, there's a 2 pair for
Edgar
Edgar
on
on
the
there, but there's a 4 card straight now. So now
Mark leads into him.
Edgar goes, saying Jack Queen.
I don't think he's ever folding for 15k on the river into a pot of 83 with 2 pair.
He's not worried about the straight. If you notice the way,
he's
the way he's going
counting
through
all the
this,
2 pair combos.
he's
I'll
saying
make him fold.
Jack Queen because you led the turn. You
Yeah.
checked the flop, called, but he's going to make the call exactly like you said. There's too much in the
There's
middle,
too much in the middle. It's only Jack Queen that he loses to. Or,
other than a backdoor straight.
yeah, or maybe Jack 9 flopped. That's it.
So Mark can't get it away with that bet on the river. It's too little.
Too little.
And there's a view of JP van der Spey winning that big shot
I
last
really
night.
need to go watch that stream. Had a big hand in that other hand. Had a big hand.
I was talking to Alvin
Aces.
when I was buying food. Alvin had kings
That's-
against
you dodged
queens
about
and
3
queens
bullets
flopped. He
there.
said when there were 5 left last night in the big shot.
Ouch.
I really thought it's coming up.
Ouch.
I flopped
That's
over
going to
in
hurt.
there. And then I turned the pair. And still nothing coming.
Can Nick under the gun with a suited ace?
Raise 6,000. Call. Can I get some 2-5? 2-5, please.
So raised by Nick.
Call.
Folded. Edgar's made the call again.
Edgar's playing a lot of hands.
Yes, Mark's made the call.
The Mega Million, when he went deep, wow, he was very, very patient.
But that was at later stages where the
Very
blinds
late,
are a lot
yes.
bigger. The blinds are smaller now. Now is when he's looking to build a stack.
You know, it's really nice to see the players through different stages of the tournament, and it's very nice to see Edgar
your
mixing
time.
up his
It's the time range
ranges
you want.
in different stages of the tournament.
So the king hits Clayton. We don't know what Edgar's holding. Nothing for anybody else really. So Clayton checks to Nick because Nick raised pre.
Checks to the pre-flop aggressor.
Yep. For the first time I saw Clayton actually donk lead out against Bar and take away a pot.
That was
Not
quite
something,
nice.
not something I've seen him do often.
Hold.
And it's nice to see a player that sticks to a lot to a more GTO strategy. Just switch it up every now and again. You've got to do that.
And I think he built up his image, right? Like,
Yeah.
And he used that image quite well.
And he got the fold.
And I think Clayton, I like how he takes the same amount of time for every hand.
Yeah.
Does everything very uniform. It really gives away nothing pre. The timing's all the same. Oh, it goes bet call on the flop.
Yeah, so Edgar bet there. It's been called. It's gone check on the turn.
Check on the turn. 4 of diamonds on the river.
Doing 5,000. Okay.
And Clayton
leads
will
the
take
river,
that down with a
25K.
river bet. So there's a comment here from Hannes Wurgenbussen. I know the live stream is delayed, but you shouldn't be allowed to watch the stream if you're playing in the same game. You get to see the other people's cards even if they fold,
Really?
which is very useful info. Well, everybody has that same opportunity, and worldwide where there is streaming,
And I can leave
people
first.
do this
Then I can leave
and
first.
watch on that. So it is part and parcel of it, as long as it's delayed 30 minutes, so that nobody gets any advantage. It will be allowed.
Another penalty coming.
So Barent raises
Four
under
heads
the
now,
gun.
because he's betting the big leg.
Raise 17,000.
And Warwick is 3-bet here with the ace-2 suited to
Yes, sir.
17,000.
Fold.
It's folded quickly round. So it's back to Barent with the ace-jack. Well, first Nick to make a decision. And the people are getting up to leave for their break, so they're bouncing the cameras around a little bit.
Oh. Let me try this. I folded.
Okay.
Nick folds his 9-10 suited.
Hey,
Barent comes along.
Barent comes along with ace-jack.
Yeah, I think Warwick was trying to just steal the last hand.
Yeah, wants to put pressure just before the break. People want to go to break, go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and represent strength. And of course, those suited hands, ace-2, ace-3, ace-4, ace-5, are the 3-betting hands.
The 3-bet
are the
bluff
charms,
hands.
the
Yeah.
bluff ones, as
Yeah.
we know. So, and in position to the pre-flop aggressor.
Barent checks the flop, holding the ace of clubs.
So let's see if Warwick
14,500.
gets rid of him with one bet. Barent shows him
And he does.
and folds.
Jack, what did you show?
So the players are going on a 15-minute break, and when you come back, we have that exciting table coming up for you, and we'll rejoin you in 15 minutes' time.
Yes, we will.
I'll take it. You don't want it.
Maybe.
That's what I thought.
And welcome back after the break. We've changed out the feature table. We're at Sun City. This is the 5th day of the 3rd stop in the 2nd season of the SunBet Poker Tour. We're playing the High Roller at the 40k buy-in event. Blinds are 1,500, 3,000 with a big blind ante of 3,000. Seat 1 is vacant. Nick Hanoi is in seat number 2. 285,500. Stephen Courtney is in seat 3, 426,000. Ahmed Karam in seat number 4, 358,500. Seat 5 is JP van der Space, 608,500. Seat 6, nice to see him for the first time in the series. Imran Bajani hasn't taken his seat yet. 398,000. Nick Sisu in seat 7 where the button will be. 193,000. Harold Brooks, ever the gentleman. Seat number 8, 182,000. And in seat 9, winner of the Heads Up Challenge, Haggai Dayani, 169,000.
Small blinds, how much?
It's 1.5.
So there are
153.
in actual fact, with the exception of Stephen Courtney and Imran Bayani, everyone at that table took part in that Heads Up Challenge, which was a 100k buy-in.
Elbow here.
Played down to a winner. Haggai played Jared Solomon in the final. He played Ahmed in the semi-final.
Just a reminder, Benny, the first card off the deck, if he's not here, his hand is dead, okay? Of course.
Right, so action on Nick under the gun with the ace-4.
Right, 3,000. Nick.
Me.
Yes, sir.
So Jude is giving a shout out to Way. He says, hey Way, I did read that to Way during the break, but just to acknowledge it on stream.
9,000.
Now left the commentary booth.
JP 9,000.
So raised by Nick
Other Nick.
with the ace-4 off, called by Stephen with the pocket sixes going set mining. Up to Nick Sisu, ace-jack here on the button. It's been a raise and a flat call. Is he going to 3-bet it here?
Rate 25,000.
He makes it 25k to go.
25,000.
Action on Haggai. He's out the way. Nick gives up the ace-4. So Stephen with the sixes, and he's going to fold the sixes there. He won't like that. He would have wanted to see a flop. Always wanting to see a flop with those medium to small pairs. Try and spike a set, but when it gets too expensive. And fortunately, you don't continue.
Net zo geen kans dat die kaarten hier kan krijgen. Ik zoek hem. Ons gaan braai.
There's a comment here from Gabriel Ram. Stephen is an awesome guy. Wish him the best. We will do so.
Wrong side of town.
Very successful last year for Stephen. Grand West, he won the Super High Roller and the Welcome to Cape Town events. And cashed 2 others at that series. He was player of the series.
Ray's not here, I know. Just dealing in front of you, so you don't have to push and collect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to save the energy on your arm.
Stephen has folded. Ahmed with a jack-9 suited. Puts in the raise. Standard raise now 6.5 on current blind levels. Harold out the way.
So funny playing with fucking glasses on.
I was about to say, I haven't seen Harold play with glasses, but he's saying for the glare.
Next to each other, bouncing on each other and the glazing things.
Yeah, the glare from the light.
Nicky making a joke about all the bald guys around the table, saying it's bouncing off their foreheads.
18.
18.
Because
so Haggai with the pocket 10s, 3-betting Ahmed here.
We're going to throw the energy that side.
No, we're going to keep it there for a long time.
Yeah, we keep it.
So Ahmed gives it up, and Haggai gets his 3-bet through. Respect for Haggai there.
Thank you very much.
Fold, Harold. We left all the
blinds in. Small black, big blind. 153, 390.
Aim corner is still safe.
So Gary will be rejoining me shortly. He's fresh from doing the admin duties out there by the feature table, as you saw.
Oh no, was I on the TV?
Yeah,
Did you get my good side?
Got your good side.
Got my good side. Oh, this is not mine.
So when have you ever seen Harold Brooks wear shades at the table?
I think they're actually prescription glasses, and I think he forgot his proper ones. I think he's using them. That's the story he's sticking to now.
Oh, okay. He was giving us a different one online now. He's saying that the glare is killing him.
Okay.
And he hates wearing glasses, and Nikki Sisu made the joke, it's bouncing off all the bald heads around the table. That's what's causing the glare.
Well, if Haggai takes his hat off, he's going to blind us all.
Oh, Nick. Always got a joke. So Nick raises here with the ace-6 suited.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And I credit Peter for that, his father.
Can I get a mic for Imran, please? Let them mic you, Imran. What's that? It's coming now.
Haggai with ace-10. He 3-bet previously.
7,500.
He just makes the call this time. So Nick in the small blind. Gonna want to see a flop with 9-8. Round to Stephen in the big blind. He's getting a great price, but he doesn't like the look of them. You can see his face. And he gets rid of it.
What is the big news you wanted to talk about?
So we'll go 3 to the flop.
That's serious, eh?
Yeah. Rather serious.
So the ace for both Haggai and Nick. Nick Sisu, that is. Nothing for Nick Hanoi. So Nick Sisu raised pre, he's hit his ace. Puts in the continuation.
Bet 26,000.
Haggai always takes exactly the same amount of time, very deliberate. Then he makes his action. Doesn't give away anything. Makes the call. Obviously, Nick Hanoi gets out the way with a 9-8, hasn't not hit anything. There are the outs for Nick at the top of the screen, a couple of them to chop. There's extra chop abilities now. Chop opportunities, more chop abilities, I suppose.
Chop opportunities.
Chop opportunities. Made up words here in the back.
22,000.
Interesting that he's downsized so much here, now on the turn.
What was the raise? 7.5, then bet was 26. And
Yeah, then
back
on
to
the
22.
turn he's gone way back to 22. If you think relevant to the pot. They are taking his time, thinking that through as well.
Eight seconds.
He makes the call. Jack on the river.
So Haggai gets the tick mark, the check mark. Nick Sisu only wins that, and if he bets Haggai off it. Haggai's been a non-believer so far.
Took a long time to make that call on the turn, and I wonder if he was contemplating raising the turn.
No, I don't know if you can put him on Queen 10 here or...
60,500.
There's the big bet.
60,500.
Really got ace jack there, eh?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to paint the picture.
Eight seconds.
And it's a big bet because Edgar only has 120k behind.
That's half his stack. He's giving him ace jack here.
8 seconds.
Remember, Nick was the pre-flop raiser. Nick raised the flop. And he also bet the turn, and now he's bet the river. Wow.
And he gets Edgar to give it up. It's a great bet by Nick.
Wow, well played, Nick Sisu.
Yes, second and second.
Give an extra one. I'll lend you it. I won't use them much. Sure. That's right.
So there's some sort of ruling on the other table.
Imran, you told me that your stomach wasn't working. Is that why you took so long? Yes. And how's the jumper guts better? No, I'm just saying, how's the jumper guts? Because you look fine, you look healthy. Listen to me, I feel sorry for him. I'm trying to give him Imodium. It doesn't listen.
Future table conversation.
But you look better. You look a little bit thinner as well now, which is good. Nico, you see he feels better. Once again, I'm as a bundle of joy again. Look at him.
If we're going to have change the place.
It's about to eat us alive. You're right, Holmes. It's been a tough journey the last couple of days.
So they'll get to their ruling and give it to the players there. With the TD there, assistant TD.
He doesn't care.
Okay, we're going to hand on the feature table.
3,000 to play.
No ways you can't have it. No ways you can't have it.
Raise.
So JP from the spade raising with a jack 10 off.
7,000 to play.
Nicky with another big hand here.
They played that ace-6 so well there. The bet on the river, wow, is what got Edgar to fold. Edgar gave him ace-jack.
8 seconds.
Puts it in the 3-bet.
12,000. 22,000. Raise to 22,000.
Raise and a re-raise.
22,000.
Harold at the way. Hagar, you'll
22,000
fold.
total.
Round to Stephen Courtney.
He folds. Queen 9 suited.
1 minute to go out of the way there, I'm sure. JP gonna nope, he's gonna give it up. Cautious approach.
Yeah, he gives it up quickly.
And Nicky 2 for 2.
Button move, please.
Nicky flourishing here on the feature table.
I don't know what's going on here.
He came in with 193,000 and he's built significantly on that already in these few hands.
Because I got my chips. Because I got my chips. They locked it. Imran locked the shop.
Enjoying yourself.
Having fun, you know, it's like business. If you're not having fun, you might as well sell it. Correct.
Only 3 and 3, only 3 and 3, only 3 and 3.
Just like your
Often you get 3 good hands in a row, eh?
Thank you.
So the one was pretty average.
Eh?
The one wasn't that great.
Which one was it?
You know which one, I don't have to tell you.
Pretty happy with all of them.
3,000 to play.
So action on Imran.
3,000 to play.
Oh, Nicky ace-king again.
Now what is going on? This guy's slapped with the deck.
Yeah, the deck is slapping him properly, yeah.
Raise to 7,500. 7,500 to play.
You know, you raise a couple of hands in a row, win a few pots, and everybody thinks you're stepping out of line all the time. And he's got it.
7-5.
Well, that's the kind of hand Nick and Noy will like to see a flop with.
7-5.
So did you answer all the comments on the stream?
Total?
I answered Hannes's and gave the shout out to Wave from Jude.
Okay.
So here we go, Ace King versus Ace King, guys.
Yep.
8-7 suited sandwiched in the middle.
Raise. Raise up to 26,000. Total 26,000.
So here comes the 3-bet from JP van der Spey.
Eight seconds.
Thanks for the coffee, Alan. Scholar and a gentleman.
Raise.
Raise.
4-bet.
Up to 65,000.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
That's getting juicy. Nick Noy, Nick's the sort of guy who re-race. He won't. You'll give it
No,
up.
you'll get out.
But Nick was thinking about it. Trust me.
I think this money getting up in the middle, is it?
5,000 total.
What price of 5-bet?
Yeah, look, there it goes.
To 526,000.
Oh. Let's pay for all of it, he says.
Yeah, he's put nickel in, yeah.
To 526,000.
JP's face.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
8 seconds.
So one of the rarer bets you'll see on the feature table is a 5-bet, so knock it in your diary.
8 seconds.
3-bet pretty common, 4-bet not uncommon.
All in.
Well then,
Yeah, open up.
Waste a bit more of your life.
Ace King versus Ace King.
7, 8 the diamonds.
So hearts and hearts only for JP, and diamonds and spades for Nicky.
And Nick and Noise telling them I folded 8-7 of diamonds as the winning
7,
hand.
8 of diamonds.
And look at it.
Could I really be?
Diamond on the turn for the biggest sweat ever. Chop it up.
Chop it up, but Nick and Noise still thinks he's live there. And he would have blanked. He would have blanked.
Chop it up. Everybody loves a chop out.
They'll share Nick and Noise money.
Not the worst one.
Nick can have 500.
There was one that was worse.
No, I would have won if you actually trust me.
He wouldn't have.
Not easy. That and yeah, that night.
I would have shipped the flop.
I actually also thought on the river
It's
as
true,
I could
if you
say.
ship the flop, I don't think they can call either of them.
Are you sure you split enough? I only got so much.
Martin, move please.
You got my chips.
What's going on here? You got much more chips than me.
And that was quite strong.
Yeah, I've only got these.
That was strong.
Nicky trying to pull a move there.
Nicky hustling as always.
I missed.
I'm surprised they didn't pick Imran's blind up.
It's like to JP, you got all those blues and I only got these. What's going on here? We chopped the pot.
Small blind, JP.
I promise you.
Yeah. JP 1-5, small blind.
So I'm curious to know what news Nicky's got. Hagar said to him just now, what's this big news you've got? I'm curious.
JP small blind, 1-5, please.
It wasn't Nicky,
It will
man.
be.
I was
And with Nick, I'm sure
It'll be a yard.
It's told in an entertaining way, whatever it is.
I was in the blinds. Apologize. I haven't even looked at my hand.
Not easy to call with Ace King off when there's been a 5-better, Gary.
Especially to put you all in.
I think I got to call a phone that one. Then.
And that's where the fearlessness comes in. I mean, it's a 40k buying. It's not
But you
easy.
got to control in the game, Nick. You got to be in the game.
I think
He hasn't stopped talking to me since we last table.
Nicky had basically committed himself already. I will just mention that we're only playing 2 levels now. There is three actually programmed.
6-5.
That'll flip over to tomorrow, and the late reg will be extended by an hour.
Yeah, and I think there are a couple of players coming in tomorrow on the public holiday.
Well, I think Kramer's coming, Zanetti's coming, as far as I understand.
Sheldon Javier sent me a message. Is he in the break? He's
Sheldon's
coming.
here, yeah, he's coming. Plenty of value, still very deep.
Just apologize.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Must apologize.
That's nonsense. If I'm in the hand, you're not taking your money back.
6.5 is...
Cheap, man. Just put the chips there.
It's Boswell, eh?
Let me change somewhere.
Good point there.
I've been called on this stuff outside.
So meanwhile, it's been raised by Nick with a 4-2 suited.
What's going on?
6-5. Okay, guys, what are we
Called
doing?
by
Am I putting
Imran
floor
in the
on
big
this,
blind.
or we good?
What happened?
Go, carry on.
Listen, you must do your job, bro. You must do what you know you must do.
You win 6-5.
So there we go. He's calling. What's the problem?
Alright, let me just get the floor. Floor! Let's get this done.
But what is he calling the floor for?
Yeah, can I change this?
Well, if the... Did you put...
What happened that he hit the floor?
You know, you put the money in and then took it out.
Ah.
Yeah, but you're doing it also in the wrong timing. So you should have called the floor before.
Too late now.
It's too late now, so you're actually wasting time. Because then you give him the option and then he can keep his cards. But you let him, he took his cards and then so just carry
Yeah, but let's just get the ruling so that we all know what it's all about.
We know what the ruling is, but I think we should just move on now.
You just move on.
So we're not going to have a mulligan. There's nobody else going to win. Because if I'm in hand, guys, nobody's going to win.
Harold coming with a golf ball answer.
Anyway, let me tell you the truth. I'll tell you the whole thing. I'm busy collecting my chips. I look at the button. I think I'm in the big blind. In the meantime, cards were dealt. I put 6 for the blinds.
Lines on the NT, you put
They thought it was right. I said, sorry guys, I didn't even see my cards. We took it back, they all understood.
Well, it's simple. The bet stands. Well, nothing difficult. You put your money in, you put your money in. Even if you do it by mistake. Sorry, Nick.
Nick, I have a problem one day. I want you as my lawyer.
My father to be a witness.
Yeah.
Then you know the honest truth comes out.
He dodged another bullet.
If I ever have trouble, I want you to be my lawyer.
He's a comedian, Harold.
And then Nick came back and said, you want my father to be the witness because everybody will believe him because he's so honest.
And now I'm with this talking now.
Oh, goodness.
Classic.
Who was the googie the other day who also woke you up? Don't you woke him up?
Yeah, I wake him up all the time. He sleeps.
Carries on. Up, but then he started now.
Yours is like a bit
Hammering.
No, they're referring to the day of the heads-up match between Ahmed and Haggai. When Haggai said he could have left him in bed sleeping because they share a room and this person be playing heads-up.
I showed you the photo of Ahmed fast asleep. And what did he say to you? I debated whether I should leave him or wake him up.
The spooky thing is Haggai takes pictures of his roommates while they're sleeping.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the worrying thing.
9,000.
Our gym has helped Gary Allen.
9,000.
9,000. But I announced it.
Yeah, that's how I'm giving you back.
I'm saying anybody calls, I'm taking my money back.
Muscles are popping. Gary,
9,000.
congratulations. You're looking great, my friend. You actually agree, Brooks? Gary, a commentator. Since he started with the gym and all that, he's really cool.
No, he's having a go at me.
Don't nicely.
9,000.
He's got, he suffers from ESA, eh?
9,000 total.
Cheers.
Exceptional sporting ability.
9,000 total.
Nicky, he's on full flow, yeah.
Nick, it's on you.
How much is it?
9,000.
Who am I defending against? So we haven't. Did you call as well?
No, I raised.
9, eh?
And I said if anybody calls me, I'm taking my money back. See, I'm taking my money back.
It's also his money.
Oh, Harold.
What's it? Yeah, flopped nuts.
Oh, big flop for Steven there. Gut shot with a nut flush draw, and the others have small cards. You could take this away right here and now on the flop. Harold checks.
Check a bet.
31.5k in the pot.
22. 22,000.
Big bet. 22 2/3 pot.
What did you say? 0.22?
22.
Nick gives it up. Harold's a non-believer. He's coming along with his sevens. Or believing that the seven's always coming, as the pros say. Nick unfortunately folded one. Here's the ace.
Check a bet. $42,000.
42,000 on the turn. Harold
I'll
puts
mess
the
up.
baby in. Wow.
107.5 more.
Stump call.
107,500.
More.
Top pair, redraw, straight draw. Do you not think?
I think so, guys.
Well, I had my money in, Bonner.
And 49.5.
If he knew what the percentages were, he would. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
he's drawing dead, Harold.
There he makes the call. His hand's too strong. His hand's too strong to fold.
He's drawing dead.
Ah, what a flop.
So guys, good luck.
And a nice tap at the table.
Hoe kan ik breien?
Nee, als jij nou uitloopt, maar enige iemand dat een koffie voor ons kan maken of iets. Voor thee.
Kan niet, hoor. Kan net.
Ja, zij weet het. Niet de waiter zien.
No problem.
Maar je zei, ik moet jou procureren. Dus.
Ja, ja, ja. Het is een goede procureur. Everybody agreed.
You just keep quiet for the banter with Nicky. Saying you speaking to Harold in Afrikaans, and he says to him in Afrikaans, "You think I should be your lawyer if you're ever in trouble?" Harold says, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Right.
To be honest with you, I thought you like.
It's a week, eh? Overrated.
It's one that you either have to play extremely well pre-flop, or you have to play.
So Nick under the gun with a 10-7 suited.
See, 8.
Confidently fold.
3,000.
Still, any ace is some of the biggest mistakes amateurs make.
7.
He likes those
7,000.
gapped connectors and suited
to
cards
7,000.
and that, Gaz.
I think
It's
so.
his style that he likes to play a lot of pots, and those are the hands he plays nicely. Now he's raised to 7 with the 10-7 suited. There's Stephen next to him with a 9-8 suited. A lot of players behind.
You shouldn't even ask him certain questions. See how he responds.
20.
Oh, only 3 bets. 3 bets to 20.
20. 20,000.
Using his newfound wealth.
20,000.
Plenty.
More than anything, he seems like a.
Action on Haggai. He's a folder. There's one thing Nick doesn't do is fold once he's put chips in the middle. And he calls with a 10-7, and he's ahead with a 10-9.
We have changed it, please.
So an interesting hand here.
Well, black cards is the order of the day for both of them.
What price all red on the flop, Gaz?
I suspect majority of them will be red.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. If you're going to flop it proper.
flop it proper. Stevens flopped it proper. And he checks it, Gaz. Interesting, it's only a 9 high flush. You could get yourself into trouble.
Well, I think he's playing the reputation of Nick, because Nick can be quite aggressive in these spots, you know.
Yeah, it's gone checked twice by Nick, though. Checks it a second time.
Oh, I think you need to get some money in the middle now, young man.
Okay,
There we go.
Ek soek hom nou.
he's waiting for Nick to bet.
Is jy nommer 1 nou?
Nick bets
Is jy nommer 1
15.
nou? Look, we got
Min click for value and then it'll go
15,000.
down.
15,000.
Yeah.
15,000.
No, he's out of the group. He's out.
Raise to 50,000.
I have Bianca posted on my in my bio, and then
cappuccino. Thanks, sir. Imran?
sorry, can I get a bottle of water, please?
And a Coke.
Nick calls with his 7.
Nick's face.
No, Nick's face. He says.
Flopped it.
Flopped it, and he gets good value for that 9-8 with the 2 checks.
Did very well.
It's 15. Raise 15.
That's one.
Nice hand.
Yeah, Joe.
Button.
Didn't you actually say something about 8-9 earlier? When they had the ace king, ace king.
Can I have changed there, Steve?
You 7-8.
Looks like Ian's around doing a few interviews.
Which will be entertaining as anything. There's one thing about Ian, he's got a great sense of humor and a lot of fun.
I like his name that we've given him. Well, I
You
think
gave
it's-
it to him,
yeah.
IY.
IY.
And then I gave him Ian Twee.
Yeah.
The Afrikaans version.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Big bank there. 3 and 3.
33. 33.
But IY sounds so good. Sounds like a roving cameraman come interviewer. Let's move across to IY.
Related to Ewoks.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, we're off and running on the feature table. And 79 of the day, 1,500, 3,000 on your blinds and antes. Nick Inouye.
3,000, Nick.
9-4.
Oh, 8 ace.
3,000, Stephen.
Stephen Courtney with a couple of spades again, decides to get rid of them.
3,000.
10s for Ahmed. Now Ahmed is under the gun +2, so almost in mid position.
6-5.
Interesting size.
500.
JP out the way. Isisu King 5. Looks like he's folded them already.
That guy gets out the way with Queen 9 suited, and Harold's rejoined us.
I'm surprised he didn't defend with that.
Well, the Queen 9 suited. Yeah, myself, guess.
Oh,
I think out of position, you didn't like it. And in a small blind.
He probably doesn't want Ahmed taking photographs of him in the night.
Lines, please.
Yeah, don't allow this to move it. Take the energy from here and move it that side now. Oh no, I brought the energy here. No, you brought nothing. You brought headaches.
So Harold does return into seat 1 this time. And that'll be a starting stack, fairly obviously. This is a re-entry tournament, so he can take a rest and come back, or he can buy rebuy immediately.
Careful what you wish for. Careful.
For a mere 40,000.
Thanks, Nick. I'll have a shout out to my dad. No, definitely.
Actually,
put us the price.
Boys, he must be watching it now.
3,000.
Peter.
King 7 off under the gun, folds, round to Ahmed.
Now you're dead.
7-3 suited, folds, round to JP. Queen Jack. He'll come in with a raise.
Night final table, yeah.
Raise to 8,500.
Yeah, aggressive.
8,500.
Round to Nick. Pocket 5s. Might want to see a flop here.
I think so.
See if you can flop a set, extract a little bit of value.
Oh, it's JP and Nick. It's those two again.
Yeah.
5-bet specialists.
One time bank, please.
Nick makes the call.
8-5
I
total.
wonder if he was contemplating a 3-bet that he took so long and used up a time bank.
Or he forgot that the clock was ticking.
And then you put it sideways.
And he was just thinking.
Alright, there's a flop.
Well, no 5 for him, and of course a jack here for JP.
Up and down for Nick with his 10 deuce that he defended the big blind with.
Oh well, he deserves a bit of a reward for that. Bit courageous. In honour of the great Doyle Brunson, I'm sure.
I wonder how many people played 10 deuce in honour of Doyle at this last World Series.
Plenty, I should imagine.
Raise to 17,500.
Did you know that him and his son are in the Hall of Fame for poker? Todd Brunson's also in the Hall of Fame.
I didn't realise that Todd would have got in there.
Yeah, I didn't know I got in either, but they are both in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no, obviously Doyle, but I didn't realise Todd had done sufficient to end up in the Hall of Fame.
Well, that was my point. Not that I begrudge him it, but
no, I'm just
it's not like
saying.
I'm in the queue, you know.
Oh, why not? I mean, you met Phil Helmuth.
In the toilets.
but he refused to do selfies or handshakes with you guys.
Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it?
It was so funny.
I don't do handshakes or selfies in the toilet. And my answer was, I didn't ask you.
Oh, goodness.
21,000. 21,000 to lay.
Narcissistic, I've got to say. But that's his persona he likes to portray. I wonder if he's like that at home. I mean, he's married to a shrink, so she has to deal with him, I'm sure.
Yeah. And he's rewarded for his calling, yeah, Nick is. And now he's going to come firing, and it's 2 pair for JP.
I think JP will pay off a reasonable size bet here.
Bet 70,000. 70,000.
It's gone heavy, though.
Yeah, that sounds a bit expensive.
But that polarizing one, he's either got the straight or he hasn't. And Matupe could be good,
Get me
yeah.
out, get me out, get me out.
What's a 4-card straight on the board?
Look at JP's face, he's not loving it. Throws in the time bank.
Look at Nicky with the in, man.
Nicky's full of it tonight. Eh?
See them?
And he made the call.
10 for a straight.
10 for a straight, and you'll see that it was 10-2 off. Tricky Nicky gets it.
Well, if anybody knows Nick, they shouldn't be surprised by that.
No, not at all.
I got scared. That's a special child bet. JP, you don't understand, no, but that's a special child. That's a special child bet. No, we don't.
You're getting to learn the players.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed to bet the
You just
oh, goodness.
So he doesn't expose it, not to you.
Sounds like JP's fitting in just nicely.
No, but the rest of the country's already seen
They already seen me play. What you joking?
No, they've seen it.
Action when bet raise, not like that.
Small blind, big blind.
Looks like young Marco Nokia is going along quite well there.
Yeah, he's accumulating a few chips.
Nostradamus in his group.
He's a really good player to watch.
He's
His game will develop further and further.
Thank you, boss.
And he's done very well so far.
I played against him in the Monty series.
Because you would have made a
Small blind, 1-5, please.
Unfortunately, I was on his left, but he can be quite aggressive.
1-5.
Yeah, I played against him in the November one.
Up to 6,500. 6-5.
So it was quite interesting to see, and he had a big stack.
I
And he was wielding it quite well.
Yeah, it's just interesting spots and the pressure he's trying to bring, particularly in position. So he certainly knows his way around a poker table, that's for sure. And
if don't count.
Quite well respected by some of the more mature pros. So
but I would have told you the
that
story.
always tells you a story.
Yesterday killed me with Jack 5 off.
6-5.
All the chips.
Who's this?
You.
Harold's called the raise
What's their raise?
with 6-2 suited
6-5,
on the button.
6,500 total.
Nick comes along with a pocket
6,500
nines.
total.
Stephen with a king 5.
Shake it right. Let me just
We'll let that go.
No, that was funny.
He must have thought you were ahead pre-flop.
Nines for Nick. This is why Nick gets paid.
Check a bet.
Ace here has hit Ahmed though.
But these hands, they're tricky, you know.
Yep. And they've checked it to Harold.
Check a bet.
Harold checks as well. Harold picks up a spade draw.
I'll close it.
Ahmed's going to bet this now.
Thanks.
He checks it again. See if Harold bets that spade draw now.
13,000.
He does.
Bet 13,000.
Look at the colour of your cover. What do you think of my phone? You're scrolling through my phone. In the meantime,
Nick comes along with the nines.
13,000, 13,000.
Green is different.
He'll be drawing very thin.
I don't know why you've got tennis balls as your...
Fucking tennis ball, the sun.
I mean, really.
You have a fetish with tennis or something?
No, just balls.
Just balls, eh?
Doesn't matter what.
Hairy ones.
I'll tell you.
Ahmed makes the call. So we go to the river. No help for Harold. Nick Anoy checks again. Ahmed with the ace. He checks.
Okay, cards up, let's see them.
Harold checks back. Nicky shows the nines. Ahmed with the ace 9 should be good. Yeah, and his pot is pushed across to him.
You had your 9.
Oh, we're sorry. One more. That must have been one of the best ones. One of the best hands that you've had in your life.
Nick.
Silver Surfer in the center of picture there.
Special.
He's loaded up on some more silver.
Yeah, and he's loaded up on a lot of chips. Look at that pile of blues there.
Nice.
Can't wait for ace king 4 times in one rotation.
It's a dry island. It's not for you. It's a millennial game.
Malcolm Roger has re-entered. I saw him there.
Yes, he did.
Sorry.
Very good.
I have 2-6.
2-6.
Space, yeah.
Oh, you had space.
JP folds.
3,000 to play.
Imran hasn't had anything to really play with, guess.
No, but
Yeah,
you're patient. Imran's very patient.
Tell them what you had. Tell them.
No, I told you asked me, so.
Please.
At the Monty series when we were playing, we were on the bubble and playing hand for hand. He and I were sat next to each other.
2,500.
And we had a little last longer bet.
Okay.
You
won that one.
Oh yeah, I did. But he had more chits than me at the time.
I'm just
85.
One scout.
8,500.
Very, very patient.
8-5.
And not known as a big tournament player until the last 2 years. And
No,
he's
he was a cash
matured
player.
and come along well.
Well, he is essentially a professional cash
500
player.
total.
Essentially. He does have some business interests, but that's what he does.
8,500.
But his tournament players come along incredibly.
Yeah, I think he's done a lot of study there.
You can take it back. Empty. I'm allowing you.
Yeah, give it
He
back.
played beautifully. I mean, who can forget his deep run
lying.
in the WSOP main event? Not this year, but last year.
Yeah, that was incredible. He went
that,
to what,
Nick?
35th?
Something like that.
done
Yeah.
just now?
Very well.
That was funny.
And
Exactly
viral
that.
for his
Horsey.
horsey thing that people loved. One check. To, Nick Harold hasn't checked, did he?
Don't know.
Yeah, he did. It was check for flop. Ace on the turn. Nick has checked again. Action on Harold. There's been all scare cards for Nick for his tens.
But he's going to wrap it now.
And Harold's not going to have a bluff
Very
at it.
amateur of mine. I never came out on the flop, man. Very amateur of me.
And Nick says, amateur of me, I should have bet the flop. Because now there's 2 overs and Harold's repping that ace
How much you
strong.
put me on this hand, I'll fold.
5s.
Is that?
8 seconds.
5s. I could fold 1. Because you said 5s. But you said 5s again.
You want to wait for?
Yeah, medium pair.
You want to wait for the half an hour? You want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it?
I don't want to see it. No, I might.
No, I'm not dying to see it.
His dad will tell him. He's watching.
That's why I say the scouts. Oh yeah, by the way, talking about his dad,
Move play.
I want to just shout out to Peter, Mr. Ciso. Hey, we miss you, uncle. You should have been here.
We most certainly wish you were here, in fact, with your son. Hope you can hear me.
Daddy, if you don't recognize you speaking, he hasn't had a haircut for 15 years and his bed stinks like a frog. It's Amadex, by the way. Because you not know who's talking, Dad.
Well, you couldn't listen because you spoke over me.
And he also looks great. He's just come from the
JP
gym.
Black, please. 3,000, 3,000.
Looking wonderful, man. He's got an Orlando Pirates fan.
Big ups, Mr. Ciso. Peter.
Very nice gesture by Harold there. Giving a shout out to Peter. They play a lot against one another at Times Square and all the sets and that.
That one's very good.
3,000.
Shame.
Can I have change, please, in that?
And respect from Harold. He says, I miss you, uncle.
You would have been conservative enough, you know, to not invest another 40k. So that's why I know your bet's invested interest.
3,000.
Won't mess around with a bet there, yeah.
Well, why would I do that, Nick?
Exactly.
3,000.
So Nick Inouye with the A6 raises after Nick limped in. Onward folds, round to JP. Jack 3 off.
11,000 total.
Is Mandela still here?
Oh, they're too clever, these two, actually.
I see.
Ace Jack 8.
Double belly buster for Nick.
Yep.
10,000.
A 9 or a king.
Oh, then let's see where this goes.
Nicky, let's see where this goes.
I think you got Queen 7 again.
I'm winning now. With
There's a queen now for Nick. Extra outs.
Okay, check.
gone check, check.
Ace.
2 on the river. It's gone check, check on the river. The ace is good.
Queen 7 was winning also, eh?
Yeah.
View of the outer tables. 4 outer tables going there, guys. So plus the feature table. So 5 tables for this high roller now.
I'm trying to see who's jumped in. And Malcolm Rogers back in, as you said. That table at the back's grown considerably as well. Looks like Mandela's back in there.
Yeah. See, your daughter gave you this. Yeah. What you remember?
Did he go out? Did he have to jump back in?
I think so, yeah.
Because before you used to have them loose like that, you know?
Yes, I put them
and then
in
you
there.
put them in the
Yes,
stick.
because they degrade.
Yeah.
Bad
I'm
ruling.
putting them now. It's cute, eh?
Yeah, very nice.
So action on Nick Sisu under the gun.
He says I wasn't
So much cut.
Oh,
Cool.
pocket aces.
Wakes up with them.
Don't think so.
8 seconds.
There were a lot of commands, isn't it?
He's become a serial raiser, this guy.
Raise to 8,500.
They're calling him out for being a serial raiser at the very time he wakes up with aces. How perfect is that for him?
He didn't play one hand on the other table.
$8,500. 8,500.
Nobody found anything to fight against him yet, though. Ahmed, oh, Ahmed has ace queen on the button.
Incoming. Do you recall that the hand with Max Devison?
He had ace queen there, he ran into kings. He's even in worse shape this time.
No, I hear you.
Total 8,500.
Big flats on the button. That's going to bring JP van der Spey into the mix.
Maybe even raise here.
He might squeeze here. Because it's a good squeezing spot.
I like the fact that Imran's still staring down at him.
Yeah.
Call 8,500.
Calls. Imran now says, I've got a price. Now, Nicky's got a lot of action. You don't really want your aces against that many people.
No. This is not too clever.
And the danger hands are the 8-5 and the king-jack
That's
suited.
how I usually play.
So 3, 4, 9, 2 diamonds. So
safe there.
Yeah, a pretty safe flop for Nicky. So this is a check, a check. Nicky's got to come out betting here, surely. 37,000 in the pot. Everybody's going to expect him to bet.
Bet 20,000. 20,000.
20,000 in the 37.
Imran can quickly get out the way. JP looks like he wants to float one with 2 overs. If he thinks Nicky's up to it, he's going to fold. And the 8-5 gets out the way. Nicky says, look.
I tell you what.
That's when I folded. Said I usually
no one
play it.
to tell you what I had.
Right?
That I can tell you.
Yeah. You would have cried, Nico.
The old school player. He was blocking all of the outs.
Yeah, I only need to.
Button move, please.
No. He would have cried. There's 3 set of aces.
Doesn't matter. I'm not. This is what it is, my
More
brother.
painful.
Huh?
What I do on the turn on the river.
I'm not that.
Imagine.
Big blind, Nick.
Comes on the turn.
That was a very unpredictable. That was a very
Shocking, yeah. I know.
crappy spot for you. Or flop for you. But no action.
Or 6 turn, rather.
Commentary was probably
He buys a lot of credibility by showing it there because they were just calling him a serial raiser.
Yeah, he can't get away.
It'll be a big hand.
Still
Sorry, boss.
isn't it?
Sorry to disappoint.
And with me.
I wasn't going to find an ace on the flop. It's going to be very difficult to find an ace on the flop. Huh?
So action on Haggai.
Wait, it's 50
No good.
rotations to get
No
ace
good
queen
of that
or
under the
something.
flop, under the gun.
Yes. 3,000. 3,000.
Sure. See on TV.
Mr. Brooks, no way, Jose.
Stepping, eh?
Must be bad if Nick's throwing.
3,000.
Yeah. Before we even saw them, you knew
really
that.
fire bullet.
3,000.
Where is that? I thought maybe you're going to get aggressive, but I'm seeing your blinds.
3,000.
Yeah, the only guy you didn't want in hand there was
JP ace rag
What I know.
I had 5
on the button.
I know.
of spades.
Well, I had your block.
Raise.
Up and down straight draw.
You needed a 6.
8,500.
I had your block. This.
He folded 5-2. I'm surprised.
He knew it.
Because it was his race.
But he
You
knew
were
it.
wondering.
I'm really surprised.
He knew it was going to go.
I can't beat him in the hand.
He knew it was going to go run a flush.
Both sides of the straight. 5-2 can.
And he's
Flush, I had straight draw.
Nicky
I
call.
said, but he knew it was going to go run a
Nick is
my
called. It's defended from the raise from the button.
Broadway. 5-2 can only make a wheel. So
On his
Jack
I
9.
had 5-2.
decent flop, top pair, gut shot.
9-3. Oh,
Not too bad.
Would have been.
You
If I
bet
win
this
there,
to bet fold, no?
Yeah, if he bets it, JP's going to fold.
give up the game
I would
just not to see him.
prefer always the
Fuck
check
him.
here and try and get the guy to see bet into me.
10,000. 10,000 to play.
There's only one oak in the whole poker community I don't only give beats to.
Why?
Only him.
Because he's Greek.
No, because, can you imagine?
Papiso. One over here. Ah.
Right here.
8 seconds.
Hey, Ahmed.
Oh, JP
you would have
ripping.
2 years. You already don't have one.
Yeah, 6,000.
Another one will be gone.
6,000.
Not going to get rid of Nick
I just-
easily on this flop.
Rather fold them.
No.
Call 26,000.
I shot that.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the flop box here and
I'm very fashionable with how you put
see
your
if
chips in also. You
JP
notice?
can develop.
Check a bet.
4 is not good.
That's no help to him.
Check a bet.
Nick has checked the turn there, has he? Yeah, and JP's continuing his story.
37,000.
You got me as a customer.
You got me as a customer, he says.
You got me as a customer. But don't be so aggressive, for goodness sake. You have to be so aggressive.
Check a bet.
Nick checks again. JP wants to pull the trigger. You see, he grabbed the whole stack of blues, but he's given up on it.
Got a queen.
Check.
Enough. Oh.
Another big pot for Nick. He's really flourished here at the future table.
Spinning it up
Thanks,
nicely.
I thought you were going to.
Came relatively short stacked,
shows a premium,
193,000 if you think starting stack's 300.
Premium.
So he'd lost
King
over
Jack, not
100,000
Jack
of his
two.
chips.
Yeah.
And I think he's north of 400 now.
That's the
Wrong guy. He also plays Century, don't listen to him.
Ten-2.
Yeah.
Can't remember when I never. I can't remember when I haven't played 10-2.
You see?
No, no, same.
Twins,
No,
same
thanks.
age. Same. There you go.
That was 10 queen, 9 queen.
So we've had some entertainment on the feature table from several of the players this evening.
That's your
Started right early from with Max Deverson.
3,000 to play.
What can we do? I only get junk cards, so I can only play junk.
What's your forte?
So Harold with the Jack 10.
Raise to 8,000. 8,000.
So I got good
Coming
cards
into
and
your
good
club
cards.
and raising. I'm sure he's in there many times already.
8,000.
What am I doing?
All dead.
You only have to stack against these. Like the top is here. You have to.
I don't know if you said Topi, you were looking in my direction, but I hope you went.
Stephen with the Jack 10.
Raise to 24,000.
It's been raised and called, and he's chosen this start to 3-bet.
24,000.
There's certain other people, that some of the people on the table, that our hemorrhoids are older than you. You know what I'm saying? So you mustn't forget that. Okay.
Nick.
24,000.
Oh my goodness. Round to Haggai.
Total 24,000.
Oh wow, Ace King.
Hey, don't be on me. Don't be on me.
So it's been raised and then 3-bet.
You're with us the other time.
Runner band will make me feel better. Maybe a
Raised to 118,000.
So re-raised to 118,000. I think that gets rid of Harold.
108,000.
For a moment, I
So,
thought I was
Nick.
going to join somebody's club.
We'll get a timing clock up and we'll see how long we got on the level.
Telling the TV because my
I
hand's
haven't
really
been keeping a
shit,
clock.
but maybe
Normally
it's
I do
not
it.
as shit as
Yeah, we're still on the same level that we came back to, so we're still in the first hour.
Yeah.
108 total.
And Stephen Courtney.
blood goods. Yeah, yeah, the positive.
Nick, no one's going to judge you for playing your shitty hand.
At Queen 4 club.
Yeah.
I know that's
But like I said, no one will judge you for playing.
I wanted to play. Play? I just wasn't sure if he was going to fold or not. If I knew he was going to play, I would have played. Folded. It was a good. If I put 100, would you have put 100? See, I could have got him in, eh? To put 100. Nah, I could never play. I could play for the 20. I'm bad. I'm not that bad at JP.
No,
Where you see me? Where did you see me play?
Is Adel Africa?
Africa.
Reading Amstel's comment and chuckling. I'm sure you're reading it as well, Gary.
Oh, really?
So Mr. Amstel's comment come up there. Feature table great, commentary great. One complaint, irritating beep from
I
the
thought you said I dealt for you guys.
sound clock. Sounds like I'm in the ICU. I don't. Nice one, Amstel. I don't think they could stop the beep, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think
it's
there's
there,
a volume or on and
no.
off switch. It is the way it's built.
It does sound a little like ICU now that he's mentioned it. Didn't think of that before.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, JC. Golden oak.
Total 8,000.
Ever since I'm like it in my life, when he sat next to me, it was unreal.
So Imran with the aces now, after having been quiet for a long time, is raised up. Harold defending his big blind.
You know who reminds me of Jaisuku without the gold? Or the hair? Or the hair? Who do you think?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, eh?
Harold.
Yeah? I don't know.
395.
Gentle like Harold. He was just chilled.
Bet 11,000.
So the bet is 11,000 by Imran with the aces. Nothing for Harold. And Imran will take down that end.
Baby.
It's a moose.
Yeah.
Big blind, Nick.
In the river, yeah.
You have to be a little specific about Nick.
Nick on this side.
Too much, Nico.
Yes, yes.
0.3.
Could be this side as well.
So
This is Nick.
we've got about 2 minutes to run on this level, Mark, and then 1 hour to go on the next level, and then they'll bag and tag. So drawing to a conclusion here in Sun City.
Okay, put
Local
an extra one.
time 10:26. Sorry, at 12:26. So good morning to everybody out there in the internet land, and we'll be with you for another hour.
And what time are they scheduled to come back then, Gaz? Does that change because of the extra level?
That's a very good question. I will find out.
3,000.
Because they were scheduled for 2 more levels tomorrow till the end of re-entry or late reg. That's now 3, obviously, but we don't know about the timing.
I will go check.
So Ahmed is raised with the King 8 suited here.
Total 6-5.
Folded round to Harold in the small blind 6-5 suited.
Oh, it's Ahmed, you raised. I have to play.
Call.
Makes the call.
6-5 total.
Call.
Action now, Nick.
Call. Qua Uber.
My cards back.
I was joking.
Nick says he calls as well in the big blind.
Joe, take it back. Let me and Harold play our blinds here.
You guys look so unhappy. You got great hands or what?
Yes, mine's very good.
Yeah, I just got a discount.
Mine's
I'm in a
Love a discount, eh?
I love a discount, bro.
Mine is very good.
There's a 6
I
for
love a
Harold.
discount.
Nothing for Ahmed.
And
We
you know the
can't
other
see
thing
what
they
Nick's
say that,
holding.
once my soldiers in the field,
Who says that? Me.
Sad.
I check her.
Already?
I think they're putting videos that they
They're
just
all checking.
half an hour ago. Enjoyed that.
Another 10. Harold must think his 6 is good now. He checks though. So Nicky's going to have a stab at this. Can't see what he's holding.
The same instigator is in the sand.
I can't believe Nick turned the boat.
9,000, 9,000.
They're joking about the 10-2 that he played earlier, and they say he can't believe he just turned the boat, says Nick Sisu. So the comedian tonight on the table.
It's just because you don't believe someone would call a re-raise. Pre-flop like that.
No, he was in the blind. You raise, you just flattened. You didn't raise. How's the button?
Raise to 21,000. 21,000 total.
So Ahmed making a move on Nick here. Raises to 21,000 with the king 8.
Eight seconds.
Yeah, man, I'm counting my money.
And he comes with a re-raise.
Raise to 81,000.
So Ahmed had a go at him, yeah. And Nick has come back over the top to 81,000.
Eight seconds.
And Ahmed has to give it up.
Thank you. 10-2, I told you guys.
So you did turn a boat.
You didn't tell us anything, we said it.
I had a 6.
He's showing the cards now. Get the
That's nice.
5,
Yeah,
6.
overraised.
Same hand
That's
Harold
supposed to
had.
raise
Harold, you can see Harold's face.
Big mistake.
But strong play by Nick, eh? He knows what Ahmed's up to.
He's just watching what on earth did this 6-5 off.
So he reckons if you didn't bet that flop, what my 6 is good. So why are you raising me now?
Can I have ones, please?
Blinds, please.
Is it like a 2 to 18 restricted movie type?
Guys, don't learn this at home. Don't.
Hey, Dad, let me watch the poker channel. I want to learn so much from poker. Hold on a second. Wait another hour. Nick, you're still on top. Nick, you're still on top.
Small blind, 2,000. 2,000, 4,000. Blinds are up, 2, 4, and 4. Nick, your blind is 2,000.
Watching responsibly.
Please note, these are only amateurs.
Ahmed was stealing my 6.
Do not learn from this.
He says Ahmed was stealing and he knew it.
4,000.
Every time I do that, you save me.
4,000.
You saved me.
JP out the way.
4,000.
Round to Imran.
Yeah.
4,000.
You know what
On
to
Nick
call.
Sisu now.
Overraised.
And like I said, he's chipped up
You know I should
significantly.
not calling, so I won't.
361, he's doubled virtually the stack that he came to the feature table with. Haggai's out the way. Ace Queen suited for Harold.
Or when I'm
Oh,
bluffing,
sorry.
or when I'm
I'm going to
beating
go around them.
it, which is what would happen when you
I
do
would
that.
definitely have called with my hand.
No, next time I'll know you later.
But now,
Yeah, what I had. You actually have one next week as well. Pocket jacks.
I haven't had a hand in fold.
Should I pocket
10
jacks?
seconds.
I had 2 9s.
Raise.
Harold puts in the raise.
2 9s.
Raise to 12,000.
So I said.
Yeah.
12,000 total.
Vegas, all of you still with
Called by Nick
12,000
with a
total.
Queen Deuce suited.
Stephen
Stephen with Queen 3 suited.
He's going to re-raise us.
We sick.
Well, it was a big raise considering blinds are 1.5, 3.
Re-raise.
Stephen gets out the way, so all the queens are,
Looks like exterminator.
well, one queen left. Will the case one come there to cause trouble for Nick?
He said it.
Did I win?
Many
History
years
wasn't
ago.
even a subject at school yet.
He hits his 2,
Took a bet. Yeah, took a bet.
and his 2 is ahead, yeah?
But took a bet.
No, I'm checking.
There's 210.
Nick checks.
You're not betting on 210.
Sledgehammer.
It's nuts.
Nick, do you ever
check,
remember
check.
Sledgehammer?
Of course I remember Sledgehammer.
There's another 10.
They
So
turn the
Nick
boat
must think
again.
his 2 is ahead here now.
But
Okay, check.
this
He
is like a
checks.
written
I
script
check.
of Hollywood's worst. Okay?
5 on the river. Nick's going to bet now.
Oh my goodness, Gary's about to...
Whatever he
here comes the
bets,
referee.
though,
Hands up.
I don't think Harold's calling.
10,000, bet 10,000.
Gary, what do you want?
Bet
the
is 10.
Call.
I got a call.
And calls ISI.
Call the ace high.
Suspended the stream.
Oh, he does get a caller and he sees that he's Nick has hit a 2.
Give him 40,000, please change.
Fuck that, Nick.
Sorry, man.
At 53, I haven't changed. No, we're never going to change. So now we go.
Yeah, the ace queen.
We gave him a good
Queen,
score.
man. Queen 2. Where have you ever seen me with ace queen?
I was asking Harold.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't see his hand.
Yeah.
Big
He
blind.
must be a lawyer.
4,000,
Beg
4,000.
me to defend him. Be begging me. Yes, Nick.
Next time I have problems, be it
Tucker
fucking
as
civil or criminal, he's my
Same
lawyer.
table as Max Davison and Henny Uphill. Malcolm Roger that's re-entered.
He says no,
Dinesh
and
Pacer
everybody
on that
agrees
table
with.
too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Mark the Matter still look like he's got a lot of blue chips there.
Okay, guys.
Nick, I think the table's chip leader.
Yeah, you got. No, I was earlier, but I lost it.
Oh, there's hidden stuff in the back there.
Yeah.
What is that white thing there? Your glasses thing.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, 1,000. A million hands, but I haven't come half of what Steven's stack looks like. Steven plays one every 1 hour. Check his stack.
Leave Steven.
So
You
JP
guys carry on over there. Leave him here.
I'm going to
He's
fold.
8-9 re-raise.
Imran has let go. Round to Nick
8,000.
Sisu.
Anyway, you're supposed to get a room, man.
Folds. Action on Haggai.
I'm kidding, man. I don't go.
Haggai with the ace king suited.
No, you're lying.
Me neither.
I know. Got a dark street team.
Only Nick I fold my premium hands.
You come back always with big hands, guys.
Well, I like to just drop in at the right moment.
Pays friendship renewal fees with the
10,500.
We're starting at 11 tomorrow.
So the normal starting time.
Yeah, it'll be added on the other end rather than the front end.
Okay.
I called it with Dave, the TD. And it's an 11 o'clock start. But an additional level of late reg, which is good. Helps the people who are coming in tomorrow.
Okay.
So, don't forget, come on down. Come and join us. There is plenty for everybody.
Aaron, what's it?
Today, Wednesday,
Yeah.
high roller.
High
PLO
roller
tomorrow. Or today, I think it was supposed. No, it's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, tomorrow.
So the PLO starts. That's Mark's personal favourite tournament. You'll have seen the advertising going out on the announcements. We'll just get back to this hand, Mark. We don't want to miss any of this.
Yeah, this is
action.
exciting stuff. Ahmed's chosen this spot to 3-bet. He stepped out of line a few times and run into it, and again. And Haggai's on the shorter stack here with 142 behind. He might just jam this all in over the top. He's going to look at his stack size.
I think it's a likely move.
There we go.
All in.
It's the right move with his stack size, guys.
Oh, yeah, you're spot on.
And Ahmed won't like it, but he'll have to give it up.
Yeah, so the PLO is tomorrow. It's the PLO 5 variation, as I recall. High roller day 2, high roller day 3, of course, still to come. And warm-up event for the main event 1A, which will be a good event, I'm sure, on the Thursday. Cole's coming back up on Thursday, I think. That is the 9th or the Wednesday. In fact, it's tomorrow the 9th, isn't it? So he'll be back up tomorrow. I know he's going to be playing a lot of these events. And we're expecting a big crowd for the weekend, of course, for the main event, always well attended. And not forgetting these side events, of course.
I think with the public holiday on the Wednesday, a lot of people are going to take those 2 days off and come across.
Yeah, good timing by the organisers.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's on Thursday there's a warm-up event, and then there's another warm-up event, and there's 500k guaranteed for both of those. You know, so a 2-day event. One's well, they're both 8k buy-ins, 25,000 starting stick, 40-minute levels. So those will be good.
Energy.
And of course, main event, of course, is the big boy. Everybody wants to win the blue ribbon. I think that's 2 million guaranteed. Just the one-day one this time around as well. So exciting stuff. We're going to see everybody.
Yeah, I'll go back to old style.
I like it.
With day one only.
And there's some super stack tournaments on the side as well. And I have absolutely no doubt, keep your eye on the social media feeds, there will be satellites to get into all of these things. The one thing that the SunBet Poker Tour is good at, well, they're good at many things, but one of them is the satellites, the timing thereof, the pricing of them. And, you know, some of them have guaranteed seats, some don't. But keep an eye on the social media. So we've got, how long we got left to go in the day? 40 odd minutes, 47 minutes.
Yep.
It's been a busy day for the players.
9.5.
Be another one tomorrow. And we will be bringing you the 40k tomorrow. So keep an eye out for the draw overnight. See who your favourite players are, see if they're on the feature table, see if you can track them through. And as normal, we'll be doing 2-hour stints, and when we get to a break, we'll be changing the tables out. Those are your tables. How many tables you got left, Mark? 4 outside and 1 inside, yeah?
Yeah, it's still the 5 tables, guys.
From what I'm hearing, we'll get at least another table or 2 tomorrow, so that'll be great. And it'll be a real good day of excellent poker, I'm sure, for the 40k tomorrow. And then culminating on the following day.
Martin's Brian no.
It's 4,000.
But this is a who's who of poker players.
Yeah, we've got quite a
table of death.
Table.
The table of death.
Yeah.
You know, there's no easy routes through here.
Yeah, but even if you look at some of those outer tables, there's just some tough tables there. Wow.
You know, we're going around the table here. I mean, you've got Nicky Hanoi, who's the trickster, we all know, and no stranger to the winner's circle. Stephen Courtney, who's a recent addition to stepping up into these stakes, but over the last couple of years proved his worth. And also went across to Vegas. Ahmed Karim, of course, no announcement required around his name. JP van der Spey, of course, WSOP Day 1 chip leader. He announced himself to the world there very nicely. Imran Bourjani. Deep run in the WSOP last year.
10,000.
High stakes cash player, well known to us all. Nicky Sisu, who's run deep again in this heads up.
10,000.
And once again, no stranger. Harold Brooks. What do you say about Harold?
Sure,
He's always there or thereabouts. And of course, Haggai Dione. If you needed any proof, well, then he won the heads up yesterday as well. So yeah, this is a veritable who's who of poker personnel from the South African wing. How about that?
Yeah, and a big hand developing. Yeah, Nick limped in with 7-6, was raised by the Kings of Stephen, called by JP and called by Imran.
This is going to be interesting. 3-5 ace.
There's the ace.
Stephen Courtney will just be sinking into the chair thinking. You can see it in his face, look.
Yeah, he's going to put the continuation in.
Oh.
And then you'll find out when JP calls.
That's Bobby.
Yeah.
I fancy JP to call, and you might find Nick coming along to chase his gut shot.
The hand that cracks ace.
Imran's the only one that gets out. Yeah, Nicky's coming with
20,000. Sorry, 20, yeah. 20, yeah.
They like a bull. Like a bull. How the years have gone past?
Bad news for Stephen is that Imran folded a king.
I was going to say, there's only the case king out there for him now.
Yeah.
Well, the small card.
Yeah, crack the aces now.
If a Moz is rolling somewhere.
It's actually good for JP as well, the small cards.
Bet
He's
40,000
continuing with it.
40,000 player.
He's trying to rep a big ace now. And JP's going to start wondering about his kicker. Can he fold the ace?
Seconds.
No. The answer is no. He's reaching for the chip. He makes the call.
40,000.
Nick gets out the way with his gut shot.
Needs to find the case king on the river.
Not there. Four chord straights there now. Flush is there, but they were back doors. Except for the 4 card straight.
Take a bet.
So, Stephen Courtney, you have to ask the question and you have to ask it large.
Cards up.
Checks.
Kings.
Thanks, Stephen, to resign yourself to the fact that his kings have become the ace magnets.
I was looking for the 4.
Big sigh. Been there, done that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got the t-shirt.
Missed the middle, but Ahmed. How is this possible?
That's JP, hold on.
How is possible?
So,
with both of them,
just
they would have paid,
regarding the stuttery picture that you got for a few minutes, once again, out with our control, unfortunately.
Needed a 4 on the turn.
We believe it's a bandwidth issue. All our equipment is working perfectly. We are at the mercy of the internet, load shedding, etc., etc. So we've not actually had any load shedding at all this week here, Mark, have we?
Not that we've noticed. I suppose the generators and that are so good, and they I think they self-generate a lot of power themselves.
We also have an inverter on all our equipment as well, but I don't know there's been one, but I mean, we've been up and down with our reception on phones and stuff, so we've had the IT department up here, and they're looking into it, but hopefully it didn't interrupt too much. I've been tracking the stream since, and it's been pretty smooth, so we'll hold thumbs and make sure that stays that way. Back to the action. Mr. Brooks here is folded. Brandon Nicky Anoy.
Raise to 10,000. 10,000.
Stephen Courtney fresh off his kings cracked. Folded around the JP Van der Spray.
Raise.
Raise announced. Raise it up to 10,000.
18.
Well, it's just a call by JP. No, it is a 3-bet. 18.
Raise back. Raise
to 18,000.
So Nick, you going to play the game, or is he just going to fold? 90 bigs, 363 behind. Decides discretion is the better part of valor, and we'll surrender those.
It's 10 deuce that he's 3-betting with. It's like the revenge thing because of the hand that happened with 10-2. Oh, wow.
Crazy, yeah?
Bet.
So, King, Queen of clubs, sorry, 6, King of clubs.
Nick checks.
Queen of spades.
So JP has to continue till the story 3-bet pre.
There is the story. 2 over cards to the 9s.
8,000.
Nick, not the easiest guy to get to fold.
I have a hand this time, and I'll fold it.
And JP's going to show him this. He has to.
I don't like it.
He has to show him this just to put the needle in.
King 2 was better.
You win it. You win it.
There you go. Look at it.
Is that 10-2?
You know what I was thinking?
That was the most I was willing to
I was
lose.
thinking you got nothing, and I should chip it pre-flop. But I mean, I didn't like that board.
So some entertainment there and some revenge on the 10 deuce.
They got it, yeah. Anyway, children out there, we apologize for the coverage. We, so I think you.
2000 net.
Everyone's allowed
Next
one
is two.
time.
Easier. Wait, Nico, do you know Nita?
It was special.
Special that.
That hand, the way this hand, it was supposed to be pre-flop. I suppose.
Nick your small blind.
Once I don't do that, then whoever bets first wins.
Pretty sure Harold's going to fold this.
Sorry, that was
You're
special.
No.
4,000.
It's not so special because you had the button. Me, I do that on the big blind.
Yeah, I know. You need
4,000.
There's that. You still have to move around the table.
Let me tell you, JP, once you saw
4,000.
you knew your bet was safe.
Here we go. See Stephen get a hand that'll hold up.
Raise to 12,000. 12,000.
Definitely when we're calling the re-raise with the Queen or King.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean? You call anything with anything.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
Anything over
Queen of the King, I knew he wouldn't call my re-raise with the Queen or King.
You would.
It's up to you, James.
Call it with anything.
I'm
8 seconds.
35.
Raise to 35,000.
This 10 deuce is becoming epidemic here now.
I would have
Crazy.
called with any.
JP will come along here, go set mining, looking for another 4.
Lucky I didn't hit my 9, eh?
You know, calling a 3-bet though with 4s, guys.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's JP, you know, you want to see the flop with these.
But you could have still made
8 seconds.
Yeah, he gives it up. It's the right play.
I know it's the right play, but I'm surprised. It's not his MO, you know. What price? A 4 on the flop.
Yeah, probably.
How many was he playing? About 220?
315.
Well, let's see if we get a flop.
Nick folds.
Stephen, I've got to call this surely. No, Haggard the first play, sorry.
Total 35,000.
Raise.
He's 4-betting him.
105.
Raise to 105,000.
I wonder how many 10s and 2s are in the deck.
Ahmed has to give it up.
Can you give him 15,000, please?
Okay. Oh,
Here's a 5. Give him a 10. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this 10 deuce thing has become epidemic now. And they're re-raising with it for like bragging rights or what?
No idea.
Big line there.
Rudy's looking comfy on the left there.
Yeah, having a little late night snack.
A little snackette and a stretch on his yacht.
4s or 5s.
The lovely Cindy giving Nick massage. Mr. Zackham.
Change, please, Nick.
She's so sweet, Cindy. What a lovely girl.
So we move on to the next hand. So Nick under the gun, Nick Hanoi.
4,000.
Just clarify with the 2 nicks on the table.
Oh, sorry.
We could say Nick the Greek with the birth Greek.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
Ahmed does get it now.
Every time you
There we
fold,
go.
you're handing your cookie jar.
9.
That's what he says.
9. Raise to 9,000.
What cookies you want to eat?
Hey, calm down, eh?
You hungry?
It's nice to see a session as well. Give a chance to do like that with bloods as well.
So fold it round to Nicky Cisa. No, thank you. I go down to X.
You have to watch the stream.
These cookies are sweet. Ahmed's are still being baked.
10-7 for Harold and the big.
9,000
He might
total.
defend this, 5k more. Makes the call. With a Negranu hand.
See if fortune favours the brave.
When you go to the cash, I like the looks forward to
Well, he's found part of it.
Yep.
Just needs the 8, 3-8 left.
And then obviously he gets a compliment from us once every year. So he chases that compliment, yeah.
You sent flowers to his house too?
No, the hairdresser.
Bet 13,000.
Why do you think my head?
13,000 to play. 13,000.
It's unbelievable, yes.
So Harold for a gut shot, 13
Don't
into
think so.
37.
Don't think so. He's not, is he? He is.
Yeah, he's really missing.
Thinking, okay, 3-1. I'm going to have a little Kulia. See one more.
Okay, let's go.
Problem is, if you blanket on the turn, then what? And now he's hit a 10.
That's probably a bad card for Harold.
Check a bet.
Yeah, I think. And then Almond's going to upsize here. And then he's hit a pair now with the draw, so that's might cost him a few chips if he doesn't get there.
Yeah, just for the experience of it.
I actually was asking you because I wanted
24.
24.
Okay, he doesn't upsize much.
24,000. Oh,
Harold makes the
24,000.
call though, snap call.
Lovely event.
Whoever brings the flush, if Harold was chasing the flush,
do you think he can rip it?
He's checked.
You want to make it? Yeah, of course. You don't take much out of the cash, right? They usually
8 seconds.
That's why I want to go to Europe rather than US.
33.
33.
I'll be there, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Harold can call you over these 10. Only play he has is to come back over the top and rip that flush.
Be careful, be careful.
8 seconds.
Where is this?
Oh,
Macau.
Calls.
Oh, wow, man.
Almond shows the aces, takes down the hand.
Nico, look what he had.
That's one, Amos.
He doesn't want to say it now.
The outcome is going to be like the end. They're going to come out second best, and then you're like a cow.
So what does Vataki mean? Is it some sort of animal?
It's a name common given to a dog normally. And,
Oh, that's nice.
Because Wachter is a guard.
Yeah.
And as literally as in G-U-A-R-D.
Yeah.
7, 9.
So it's a common Afrikaans name given to a dog, Wachter. And Wachterkie, the smaller version thereof.
These 2 people that I know.
Okay.
4,000, yes sir, it is you.
You see, Ahmed, you're also
Ivan and Conrad.
Well done, Ams.
They lost proper bombs. They won one and then...
Well done.
No. They lost, paid. And then they won, and then...
They didn't get paid. No, but there was also a scenario where they were actually
TJIE at the end of Afrikaans.
reading the cards.
The diminutive.
They had some system on the table.
Did South Africa win the netball?
Hustled in Macau.
I have no idea.
I tried to get into that, but it just didn't excite me.
Oh.
I wanted to support them, but
This collusion.
No, it's fine. You guys call the floor. I'll stay out.
I know, but this one I gotta call the floor.
Just flat.
4,000.
He's scared of me.
we missed that. Why would they want to call the floor?
Because he saw it's my big blind. Tell them,
We'll
Jay.
find out now.
He saw it's my big blind. So just flat. So don't get in trouble.
Fold it out of turns. I'll sit out next time.
But Nick,
Okay, for folding out of turn.
To 11,000, 11,000.
Be quite strict on it this series.
Well, I think it's right and proper too, you know.
I'm not even see.
In international series around the world, if you do it, you get a warning and then you're on the rail. Now they start with the warning in place and you're on the rail straight off, you know. It's only one rotation, sorry, one hand. But it's symbolic of what should be happening, you know.
I have a trick question.
So is the next thing then you do get a rotation on the rail?
Well, I don't think anybody's been a second offender yet.
Including this one or excluding?
Well, I know they've gone into print and said if you fold out a turn or whatever, you will be off onto where you'll be on the rail, metaphorically. Just stay your seat and just get the cards and don't play them. But yeah.
Ask me.
Nick, can you open your hands so that I actually see that you got cards? You've got cards. Nobody can see them.
You've got a flush draw now as Nick Sisu.
Just the 17 outs for JP.
Most of those to chop.
13,000.
Bets now with his draw. And hard for JP from the space to come with King 5 of diamonds here. He doesn't realize they're probably chopping this.
17 outs for, and most of them for chops.
He'll fold and Nick will get that through.
Well done.
Is there a question, Ahmed?
You could see you're trying to work out how many times it looks like you lost cards.
I don't know. I was about to ask somebody got a calculator.
With a minus sign on it.
Obviously.
This is the last level, eh?
Is it the last level for tonight? How many levels we play?
1 o'clock already.
Out the table still buzzing as well.
Ahmed got a bit of a
Yeah,
replay
still
here.
the 4 tables out there.
Just over 25 minutes to go on the level.
Not Ahmed.
Most of those tables have got
Are you,
8 players
are you
on.
allowed to see your hand now?
No.
That's fantastic.
As we do have on the feature table.
Yeah, I'm
Just
missing
40
it.
players
I'm not,
or
looking.
thereabouts in.
Can I see? Because I'm not gonna
And time for lots to come tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can see later.
4,000 to play.
So just so everybody knows, if you're looking at your player guide, the structure in there has been
Out of
changed.
turn.
The last level this evening has now been flipped over to tomorrow morning.
He really wants to go smoke.
So Nick
But
folds
you know,
out
if you go
turn
and
now.
smoke, they only
And,
give it you the penalty when you're here. When you come back, then you get it.
Yeah. So I might as well get it and then go.
Yeah.
11,000 total.
So there's 2 types of out of turn. One's intentional, one's unintentional. Is there a bigger penalty if it's intentional?
Unintentional, how?
Intentional.
Obviously, you fold it out of turn
11,000 total.
What happens when it's intentionally? Like you do it on purpose?
Call.
Is there a bigger...
I'm going to change.
Is it the same?
Same. Okay. I'm gonna run one. I'm on a hand penalty. Okay.
Right, sorry.
I'm on penalty now for the next hand. Right. I want to punish myself. You guys agree? Please agree with me.
Okay,
Please
so
agree with
just
me.
to finish what I was saying, for those people who didn't know, the level that was programmed for the last level this evening is now tomorrow morning. We'll still start at 11
Sorry,
in
I'm
terms
just
of
going to make a
the
mistake in case I
games,
get a penalty here.
and there'll be an extra hour of late rage.
Intentionally or unintentionally?
Pythagoras reckons intention.
The reason for
What
it
do you
flipping
say,
over
Colin?
is we added in an
Suppose my
hour's
penalty on
meal
you,
break.
I haven't got a problem, eh? Don't mind.
this
No,
evening
I agree.
made it
with
just
the
before 8.
penalty.
No, I want to get a penalty.
No, but I
Yeah,
don't want
it's,
you to
it's
have
now
a-
morning. 2 pair
This
there,
is
Mark, I
becoming
think, for
wet.
JP.
Yeah,
I
he's
really don't
flopped 2
want
pairs,
to have a
Steven's flopped a
penalty.
flush draw.
Yeah, flush draw, and
I
not
don't
much
agree with
else. Not much else going for Nick, though.
Yeah, he's got a combo draw, Steven.
Flo, I don't think you
Use
should.
it as a
have
Straight
witness
and
because
flush
you get it
draws.
counted as a... How do we sort this out?
It's a
now?
double
It's
belly
just a one,
buster.
you
He
know.
needs a
7,000.
queen
Surely we got enough
or a
backup on the cameras to go see
eight.
how...
First time.
The answer on the top of the
Yeah, it's a
screen.
first offender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So JP betting heavy
And
at
I'm underage. And I'm
27k.
underage. And I'm underage.
No, now he's lying now, so now we shouldn't let it go.
Four is a blank. JP still well in front here with his 2 pair.
Check a bit. 50,000.
Amps it up now to 50k, making it expensive for the draws.
Can't anymore. I'm going to dump the lolly. More than me, there. Huh? More than me, there. 300, I got. No, I'm fine with it, but I'm going to dump it. So I can go smoke.
Even makes the call with the combo.
You should take a 4-round penny. If I don't go.
So where does he just
Doesn't
leave,
get there.
pick up and go to smoke?
Unfortunately, it misses, so
play my
JP gets the check mark.
But after your button, you can still go
Yeah,
smoke.
but he doesn't realize
has been aggressive in the
Harold, he
past to
doesn't
try to
realize
bluff
it's more a mission.
in these
You start to
positions.
take out just your microphone. And you
No, you can go with
you
it.
don't. You go with it. No, they won't let
They let you go with it. They just put the volume off.
He gives up on it.
On your mic.
Interesting now for JP whether he goes for the bet on the river, because his 10 just got counterfeited. So if he just goes for the check back.
Second.
someone bet. You checked.
Bet 70,000.
He bet 70k.
Significant.
So that's proper Hollywood, eh?
Gee, that's your card.
That's proper Hollywood.
You burnt the time bank for nothing.
You burnt the time bank for nothing?
Can I tell you something else also?
Yeah, of course.
You think not?
No, afterwards, you said. You don't want to discuss it now. But Hollywood's not the best actors in the world, I agree. You get Bollywood, check next
Ray Adam wandering around. I had to see if he jumped
You
in
get
yet.
Bollywood as well, but...
Well, I can tell you what his plan is. His plan was to play that little $3 tournament, but he found out it wouldn't finish till about 3 o'clock in the morning, so he skipped that. And he's going to register tomorrow. He came up when the lunch break, there wasn't going to be a lunch break happened. He wasn't going to stand around for an hour. So he's been to do what he does best, and now he's back.
Can be a double bluff.
You see, Nick Sisu's cards are dealt, but not given anywhere near him, because you're not allowed to even look at them.
1,000.
I got punished. I went extra.
You've been a naughty boy.
To the gallows, my bad.
You got punished anyway.
Sent me to the gallows.
4,000.
Action on Harold.
4,000. Raise to 12,000. 12,000 to play.
Hey.
Folded round to Ahmed. Ahmed lets go of his big blind.
Total 12,000.
Now JP, who'd limped in, needs to call. Nick had raised with the king deuce. Using his button.
Check a bit. Check a bit.
17.
17. It's 17,000. 17,000 to play.
I don't feel like my shit's still better than your shit.
Why do I always
7 seconds.
He said mine's better than his. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he says I've got junk here. But I think my junk's still better than his, and he was right. His king 4 was better than the king deuce. Shows the king.
Two kings.
I knew it.
2 kings, eh? That's the best.
JP, what do you have?
I said to him, I think my shit's still better than your shit.
Was it?
It was.
You had a better kicker than mine.
You can also stream
I had 2 with a king
I
kicker.
must have hit the board.
2 with king kicker.
Threes.
Nick had a 2 with the king kicker.
These are fives.
He said he had shit.
Yeah, I don't care about the chips, I care about the read, that's all.
Oh, your read was right.
Big blind, JP.
Quite surprised, Nick. Normally you play only premium hands.
I don't get premium hands, so how much I play?
He is aces, doesn't know what to do with him. He's thinking, if I raise it, what are they going to call me with if I got the goods?
Somebody raises that he can repop it, and this is the only way he can win a pre-flop.
Round to Nixisu.
4,000.
He's out the way.
Oh, I have to wait.
4,000.
To Haggai.
So just remember, you've got this thing that's...
I'll unplug.
I'll get rid of that.
Oh, yeah, man, we just
Harold with the ace.
Phones on the table, Nick. No phones on the table. Raise to 10,000.
You don't mind if they give you a one hand penalty?
What? 10,000.
When does your penalty?
Total 10,000.
Conversation.
Ahmed has defended from the small blind with the king 4 suited. No help to either player. The ace high still ahead. Ahmed checks. Harold check back. Still no help for Ahmed.
Actually, watching the heads up is more exciting.
He checks now. Harold going to c-bet now. The delayed c-bet.
Bid 17,000.
That'll get the job done.
17.
That was a great move.
Yeah,
button move.
It's actually a very good structure to the hand.
This one.
No, the heads up. The heads up.
And the Mega Million.
Mega Million's awesome. This one's also awesome.
So that 3K turbo, is that happening in this the pit opposite to this that we can't see at the moment, guys?
It's the other side, down here.
Ah, down at the bottom there.
Well, that's where it was. It was one table and then he finished. It's some.
Wow, we
last saw.
Yesterday. Oh.
Ray, how's it, bro? Where's the Spaniard?
Oh. 4,000, Nick.
Action on Nick under the gun. Folds. That guy's quickly out the way. Round to Harold again. Queen 7 suited.
The computer hand.
Raise to 12,000. 12,000. 12,000.
Said it's good enough. I'll raise it up.
12,000 total.
JP defends with diamonds as well, dominating Harold.
Check one.
What?
Only one diamond on the flop.
Check blind, check bet. Check bet.
Check, check on the flop. JP has a stab at the turn now.
Bet 12,000.
Harold calls.
Check bet.
King for JP on the river.
JP shed quite a few chips, didn't he, coming from when he came?
He has.
He came here with 600,000
How much is that you picked up, JP? How much you have in your hand?
He's spun it back up quite well, actually, 582. If he wins this pot, which he's likely to.
We'll be back over that again.
Okay.
He was right down to 400 at one stage. So he's back up to 661. It's even more than he came to the table.
He's ahead of that.
Good. Diamonds
He
would have been
recovered
good.
well. He was down to like 290 or something like that.
Yeah, he cracked the king of Stephen Courtney.
That's right, yes.
He bluffed Nick with a 10 deuce. And a few other hands along the way.
Nobody in the danger zone. Harold with 31 bigs. VP, Nicky, no
Land of
surprise.
4,000, 4,000.
That guy very quiet, as is Imran. Steve Courtney bang on the money. Harold trying to spin it up.
First
Ahmed
time he snapped
obviously,
calling me
and,
at 8.
JP be quite active. Nicky, of course.
Yeah, but I gotta
Nicky
put,
Ainoy,
that's
your
4,000.
superstar.
Put 4,000.
No, I say questions. Let's talk.
Oh, no penalty.
If there's anything you want to talk about, we can talk after the game. What's going on? Issues at home?
We'll have a conversation later on. Yeah, no, we're almost done.
Are you happy with it?
I'm good.
Are you motivating?
What if you good, Nick? 4,000.
Action on Haggai. You'll fold the 10-4 under the gun.
4,000.
Always.
Raise to 10,000. 10,000. 10,000.
Harold raises. Nick calls.
10,000.
Ahmed with the pocket kings here.
$38.
Raise to 38,000. 38,000. Second, 38,000. 38,000 total. Total 38,000.
They're like it.
Total 38,000.
Someone got a snap.
Vegas. Vegas playing the monster stack.
Sure.
No, monster stack in Vegas.
Yeah.
Just before
A lot of money going in here into this pot now. 162k already.
Hey? Say last. Yes.
Oh, and a set of kings for Ahmed.
So they say last hand before the
Gut shot for Harold.
Okay.
Nothing for the other two players.
Goes fold, fold, fold. I've got 70k. Guy with 35k, all in. Next guy looks at his cards, 75k, all in. Next guy's got 300k. Looks at his cards, looks around.
45,000.
All in.
5,000 play.
I'm big blind. Guys.
You know you start folding now because
Guys, I think I got a lucky packet hand here, guys. Down. Ooh, we might be in business here. Ace. Another ace.
8 seconds. 45,000 to play. 45,000.
Opens, the guy with 35k.
So Harold got out of the way there with his gut shot.
This guy.
Nick folds, and the set of kings of Ahmed gets it through there. I think generally you'd have bet a little bit smaller, but with the multi-way pot, the straight draw, the flush draw there, you had to bet to protect.
it's a lucky position to find yourself in. Generally, you want to open up to some made hand and a type of hand.
Nah, king queen. Even
100k
I mean, ace king as well. It's not an easy call.
Yeah, but the guy was going to make the first move who had probably ace king, you know?
Yeah.
If it's calling, you've got a proper made hand. Action up.
Benny, you just stop the clock. Give a draw for 3, 4, or 5.
Okay, well, these are my last
Support for
blinds.
JP. LF says, let's go, JP.
These days we were the most entertaining table out of everyone today.
Well, I can argue when you're all looking at me now. I'm under a lot of pressure here. I can tell you that you were terrible.
I'll give Jimmy this story of yours if you go your
Could have just said I'm having a child or something.
I was worried if Gary comes over, he's going to eat us. You know, so.
How do you put up with these people, Harold? How do you tolerate it?
Easy. Look how he dresses for us. We've got dressed for the occasion. We found out he's playing with us. Look how he gives.
The gentleman smoker over there, who dressed Dave?
Dave, don't worry. We only want to. We needed a cigarette 4 hours ago, but we'll take your time.
So this is the draw for the last 3, 4, or 5 hands of the evening.
Yeah, 3, 3.
That's why Gary's gone out there.
Which one do you
Let's see.
want? 3 or from 3?
And
I don't mind.
we're just waiting
It doesn't
for
make
the
a
draw.
difference for us. Even 5.
No, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it affects Ahmed if it's 5, affects him if it's 4.
Are we choosing or?
No, not we.
The guy's going to choose them.
No, you pick a card.
Yeah, who picks?
Me, I'm picking for you actually.
So we're still waiting just for the TD to come across.
The captain of the team picks.
Last hands of the night.
Last hands of the night. 3 hands, 4 hands.
The next, instead of the next 10 minutes.
For the viewers
You're
out
gonna
there,
play
that
3,
are
4 or 5 hands.
for the viewers up there,
Then we bag up.
Okay, guys, give odds.
there's odds.
Can I hold the money? Can I be escrow?
Yeah, you can be escrow.
Who won the last time?
Nick, you want to pick a card for 200 rand?
You want to pick?
You want to pick a card for 200 rand?
I'll pick a card as
You
well.
win the last.
Who's picking?
Okay, I'll take the 3 of diamonds.
I'll take 4.
200 here, car guy.
You bet and
Look, I announced the 3
What are you having,
but it
Harold?
doesn't matter.
Nah, but 3 is
But now the
fine.
choices. If you guys are taking 3,
No, you have to take 5.
You've got to take 5.
There we go.
But we've got to remember, we don't have much intelligent oaks. If anybody else wants to come here, you can't take
So
6.
side bets there.
Steady oaks.
Over whether it's 3, 4, or 5 hands.
I can't put the hand together tonight. I'm playing like shit. Let me at least win the 6 million rand.
Well, they'll put under the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, we already chose 3, 4 or 5.
4, 5.
You can bet with someone else.
3 other guys. With Ahmed, you can bet with Ahmed. He likes betting. He bets cricket, tennis, anything.
Turn aside, bet there.
So we're still
3 of
waiting.
you, Imran, you and
Whatever wins, I'm just
200, 200.
You can choose. You can choose first. You're the youngster. Go.
how much you want to bet for?
200 bucks.
200.
100 bucks.
What do you poses now? What do you mean? A bet fee here?
So Ahmed, you're going to choose a card. All right, you choose a card. What are you choosing?
I'll choose whatever's left behind.
You chose what?
What do you want to choose?
Yeah,
Which one you want?
5. I'll choose for Ahmed 3. So that I hedge my bet, I don't lose 4.
We've won, cuz.
I'm 4.
So you 4, yeah.
No pressure here.
I don't have any
God, give me a diamond.
It's all right, it's all right.
Ah, you're aware.
Go,
You
Nicky's
don't
independent.
gamble.
Draw it up and daddy. I'm not on
Play for me, Harold.
Yeah, 3. I'm paying his money.
No, you pay.
Yeah, I'm paying. This one there.
this one, yeah. So bets between you and.
Yeah. I win the one side.
Brooks in the house.
I win the one side. That's my 600, thank you. It's my bet.
So it will be 4 hands, and they had a little bit of fun with it, with the side bets.
No, the other way. That was first.
The best is Imran Panther. He had no cash in his pocket. Now he's got 400 rand in his pocket.
Alright, guys. 4 hands, yeah?
4 hands to the end of play. Then we will return at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and there will be 3 more levels
And now I'm coming back tomorrow.
for
with
late
another
reg
stack
or
for your
re-entry.
first stack.
Just give it to me.
In 4 hands, I'll give it to me. Just.
Papa, Harold wants to give your son.
Yes.
You've been good to
You must just do this
I was going to say let's go to Greg.
when you got the aces. Or I'll watch your nose when the nose goes up and down.
You must wink at me when your best hand is 5.
Everything.
High.
So Harold with Queen Jack under the gun.
Oh, 4,000 to play.
4,000.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see.
Let's bet on everything.
14,000.
Raise to 14,000.
Raises it up to 14,000.
The intention is there.
14,000.
Intention is there.
It can only end one way.
2 ways.
14,000.
Hey.
So Imran with the aces now. Second time he's had them.
35,000.
Clever.
Nick with the king 10.
Okay, out. Fold. 1 second.
Cards, please.
Wow. Big special.
Right. Look.
Guys, we don't share cards. We don't hold cards. We don't do that. Come on.
Pull the floor.
Oh.
I'm trying to go.
Go.
Call.
35 change. 15 change. 15 comes back.
Raise to 35,000.
So waiting for Harold and he's made the call.
You
Sure, and Harold's going to get Harold into trouble. He's hit top pair with a gut shot. He's checked it to Imran.
15,000. All in.
And all in.
Call. Cards up.
All in call. Harold sees running to aces again. Harold's got 8 outs though. They're up at the top of the screen. He's very live.
He tends to hang himself.
He's not been too
No,
good on
he
these.
loses all the diamonds now, and there's a full house. Well, not a full house. There's a set of aces for Imran on the river. And Harold has run a bit stiff, as Gary's saying from the side here.
Yeah, jeez.
Then I get caught in the bonds.
First, right? Second. Nick, you big blind.
Sorry guys, I only work with 4, so I'm very confused.
Is this hand number 1 of the 4 mark?
That was the first hand, guys. So
Okay.
we're now into the second hand.
Unbelievable. They didn't choose 5 and I'm
Cheers, we'll see tomorrow.
Nice.
Choose what?
If it's meant for
Harold
you.
says good night to everyone.
Yeah, by back in the morning, I'm sure you're going to sleep on it now. 3 levels of re-entry in the morning, I think, or late reg.
Sleepy at all.
Please.
Yeah, it was going to be 2, and then there was the one that for tonight, the third one.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
What is that?
Not everything's here, yes, he said.
I'm talking to you. I'm going to the nigger. What is that?
So Stephen, ace 10.
4,000.
Okay. But take your chips next.
This 10 I had here was 9. And I lost.
But take your chips
Puts
next.
in the raise.
Raise to 11,000.
Hey, there's my friend.
You're going to find me on my button.
11,000.
There's my other friend.
11,000.
Everything's it's breakfast time.
11,000.
So Nick with the pocket kings here. There comes the big 3-bet.
Up to 38,000. 38,000 total.
That guy folds.
38,000 total.
Nick Inouye gets rid of the ace 4 in the big
38,000
blind.
total.
Back to Stephen. And you get rid of the ace 10.
Total 38,000.
JP in the middle that called with 6-4 speculatively. Now going to get rid of that.
Sure.
So that's 2 hands gone, 2 to
I
come.
should show you mine, eh? Oh, next time.
Yeah, kid, you want a lollipop?
Ah, hand number 3. Hand number 3. Small blind, big blind.
This is the third hand.
He's Greek.
By the way, just say thank you. I could have trapped, huh?
He might want your lollipop. He's Greek.
You could have just called. Then I would have made my flush.
I think I was ahead there.
Even Ahmed was proud of my music. Veterans, Ahmed.
Reason you lost that hand, Stevie, I suppose you took your glasses off.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
could see right through you.
Maybe. I think I'll watch. I'll see what you had on the stream because I actually think I was ahead of you there.
How about this?
I actually do.
How about this?
Study the street.
4,000.
There's followers in the world and there's leaders.
Yeah.
4,000.
Fantastic.
Does that answer your question? You don't have to waste your time on TV. But when you do watch the TV, go. Take your sunglasses
Raise to
off. You might sit
12,000.
there.
Yeah, I will.
12,000.
JP with pocket 3s raising.
Even my connection on that side was proud of my move.
So Nick has folded. The action on Haggai on the button. makes the call.
12,000.
So Nick Kanoe from the small blind comes along.
Total 12,000.
Round to Stephen with pocket nines in the big blind.
Eight seconds.
How much you got there? 150.
170.
172 behind. Oh, no, you don't have to.
I've got
No, but I race. I just
No, apparently, according to you.
260. I got 270.
Call.
Call. Ah, all this for just that. Call.
That's 52,000 in the pot now.
Yeah, for the last hand, getting spicy. And there's a set of threes for JP. And an overpair for Stephen.
All she wrote.
He's going to be in trouble.
I think so.
He's going to lead into it.
Bet 24,000. 24,000 split.
Yeah, for the main as well.
And Haggai is holding a 9. So they're in short supply. There comes the re-raise.
24,000.
He's just flat there. He did. So he picked up a blue.
Check a bet.
8 on the turn doesn't change anything.
Or whatever, yeah. Doesn't make a good run. I'm really thinking that he's playing for the
85.
85,000.
Makes it big on the turn.
Bulldogs. But also when it gets stupid.
8 seconds.
Here it comes.
Raise.
One plus is saying 12, saying 2 weeks.
Nance's raise, and he's going to pump it up here.
160, 170.
He doesn't come back, he said raise.
He's not betting though.
Oh, it's still.
It's running. He said raise, but he's not betting.
Oh, I
Still
see.
thinking about what he's going to bet.
Makes it 200.
200,000 total.
Stephen will be in the blender, yeah.
Eight seconds.
There's still one more hand.
There's still one more hand. First 3 had taken 30 minutes.
This is the third, and they say there's one more hand after this.
At all.
I'm all in.
Clock.
The call.
Makes the call. River 5, no change.
How much would you give you for this to be named like that? You would 6-9 off. How much would you love it?
Took a bet.
Stephen checks.
Moon can't win. Well, he needs to see the turn first. Istanbul.
JP's going to put the baby in.
All in, my baby.
Well, you hit a set with your
Yes, he
pair
did.
pre-flop.
Do you know when we go to PE, Mark?
What do you with your pay pre-flop?
Boardwalk at the end of September,
10,
guess.
you
I
must be
thought
ahead of
that
me.
7 seconds.
End of September.
I got an overpair. But I'm sure you're ahead of me. Or it could be just a fantastic laugh. Yeah, I will. I will do that, no doubt.
You got a lot of viewing. You got mine, you got his.
Did mine. Oh no, I show mine. I have to go look for mine.
8 seconds.
I'm a fold.
Fold.
Nines.
He's got kings. Show kings.
We're gonna see it. I'm gonna see it later, Joey. Can you show me?
Ace king, he said.
Ace king, man.
I'll have to watch it on the stream.
Bank card there.
Time bank.
Okay, so we will. That was the penultimate hand. We will be playing the final hand.
Well played there by JP. Flatted on the flop, raised on the turn, got a caller, put it all in on the river.
Well, I mean, I'll find out later, but I mean, you may as well just say what you had.
He told you he had ace king twice. To watch what he just told you.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Really? Small blind.
If he tells you queens, you're still going to go watch.
Well, Steve Courtney's going to come and ask me, and I'm going to tell him the same thing. Watch it on the stream.
30 minutes later.
Yeah.
See the king of hearts.
There's only one move there, all in.
I followed the king of hearts pre-flop.
I'm not getting you with that.
Steve, you small blind, 2,000 please. 1,000
JP, get
Action
out
on
of the way.
JP.
It's the last hand.
876, small profit shown from when he came in.
Yeah, nice profit now.
76,000 on top of where he started. Burned at Imran Bajani, 460 at the moment. Came in with 398. Sisu 404, came in 193, so all in profit.
Sort it up.
That came in 169.
You still got to put your bag of money in
So he's there or thereabouts.
Almost level.
4,000.
Nicky came in with 285. So he's just under what he was in before.
50.
And Harold did 2 bullets in the table.
70, is that right? 50, 60.
Steve Courtney came in 426, so he's took a bit of a hit.
Yeah, in this last hand, he took a big knock.
Raise slap. Let me help you out. That's 70.
And Ahmed with 358, so I don't know what he's got.
350.
He's also up.
400.
So Harold is the main donator, I think.
Yeah.
100 change.
404.
So it's been raised, yeah, by Nick.
Boss.
With a 10 deuce again. 3 bet by Steven. Called by Nick. This 10 deuce.
Yeah, that's mine.
You want the money before you must win it. You have to win the money. You can't just
save the day for you.
Flop misses both players.
No, check a bit. Check a bit. Check. Check a bit. Check.
What did you say?
On check, check.
404.
Check a bit.
Turn is the ace.
Check. Check a bit.
Check, check.
Pass it here, pass it here. Pass it here.
Bit.
Open it.
River's a jack.
No, you're not allowed.
Please make
You want
the hand is done.
It's 24.
It's not done yet, please.
I thought it was done. Please floor and pose another penalty.
Bet is 23,000.
When you come tomorrow, you can get a penalty first then.
mixing it up, eh? Mixing it up.
Okay. Cards up, let's see them. A6.
Hold you with fucking fresh air.
Okay, so that is the final hand on the feature table.
Do we put our, do you want
Big
the cards
thanks
in here as
to
well?
all the tech team in the back here. We won't be naming them this evening, but
Right on the paper, right
appreciate
on
all
the
their
page.
help and
Put your
work. We'll be
MVG
back here
card.
for an 11
Where's the
o'clock
pen?
start tomorrow.
Here's the pin.
So you'll be seeing the stream from somewhere around
events,
about
I'm
half
putting
past.
that in,
Make sure you
putting
look
my
at social media, see where your favourite players are going to be sitting. If table 1 is the feature table. And I'll leave it over to you, Mark, to say good night.
Yeah, Gary, and on behalf of all of us, to our captain and to all the rest of the tip team, good night from all of us.
What table? We only three. Do we have to put feature table? No.
No.
No? I'm giving it close.
I don't
Love you
know
too,
which
but
one
thank
is
you so much.
Which one is which? I don't know.
Hold up. What
Ah,
else
yeah,
do you need?
and-
A number.
And all your other stuff. She's going to go home with it. Guys, put your time banks in as well. Please write on this sheet as well. Please write on this sheet as well.
We're on the table and see.
No table.
Don't
No
write.
table.
They'll write it.
MVG card, please, JP. MVG number or ID number. Either or.
Guys, thank you. It was lovely tonight, eh? Ahmed.
As always.
Stevie.
Either the Herald is gone.
Dat is een lachen met twee weer een lach. Dat is je lachen. Straks het is serieus.
Yeah, of course.